Hi, this is Todd, and I just wanted to introduce you to the show and say hi, and welcome to Todd Glass land, as they say. I'd like to come on and introduce you to the opening, to the opening, to the opening. Enjoy the opening, to the opening, to the opening. Listen, to George Carlin, what you're about to hear is, okay, we did an opening, and then I thought later, I think we were too high for it. So I made an opening to the opening, and that's the one you just heard, and that's...
No, the one you're about to hear.
Well, no, the opening to the opening was the one they just heard.
I thought this was the opening to the opening to the opening.
It is.
So the opening to the opening will come after the opening to the opening to the opening.
Oh my God, I can't play this. I can't play this.
No, yeah, this is the first opening. What Todd's saying is that he's really high and the other... Or we're all really high, I'm not making him...
No, I came on now to say I wasn't anymore.
Oh, yeah, well, he's not... No,
we were defeating the purpose.
Sorry, we aren't now.
Yes, I wouldn't have come on. I thought I had my wits about me now, 100%. But now you start talking like that and I'm re-high again.
Okay, so this is the... We're going to do another one. This is the...
No, we can't play this. We cannot play this. Hi, this is Todd Glass. I just wanted to come on and say hi and introduce you to the opening to the opening. Okay, guess what? To George Carlin, I'm doing an opening to the opening. It's a little whiles later, and I had my clarity about me, and I thought, no, we were just too high. We were just so silly in this weird place, and it doesn't come off right. But then these guys are like, no, play it. We had a good time. So I'm doing an opening to the opening, because the opening you're about to hear, we're just extremely high. So what do I mean by that? That it might be sillier than it is funny. Does that make sense?
Unless you're high.
Unless you're high. So I recommend you get high.
If you're at work, hold on.
Just get high for a couple minutes because the rest of the show's not that
Right,
silly.
we're going to do another long opening. Okay, so no. Let me have my wits about me here. So the opening you're about to hear, and I said to George Carlin, that means I mean it. Like I'm literally, because I think now I'm understanding it. Because the minute we were done, no, listen, when we were all done and then time passed, you know how it is when you're high. You come down a little bit. We're like, should we not play that? I think I'm getting high again.
You're doing it again.
All right, listen, no, I'm not. I know what I'm saying. So what you're about to hear, now that you know, because we were all paranoid, you think they'll be able to know we're high? And then Eric goes, they'll know. Okay, maybe now you definitely know. And we still are. So this is the opening you're about to hear. So enjoy it. And here it is, Katie. Roll it in. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hi, this is Todd Glass. I hope you enjoy the opening. Hey, it's Todd. Want to hear a voice message that I got from Sweden?
Hey, it's Todd. How are you? Actually, it's not Todd, it's Martin from Sweden. But since you're the biggest artist in Sweden, we all call ourselves Todd Glass. We call every radio show, every TV show, every podcast the Todd Glass Show. Makes it hard to, know what you're listening to. But we love you. Everybody in Sweden loves you. You should really come here and just be Todd Glass. We'd love it. Bye from Todd Glass.
They love me in Sweden.
Aww. That's so sweet.
Everybody be quiet. I'm a huge sensation in Sweden. You can all take your jobs. Oh my God. I love the messages. You know, somehow hearing the show, someone from another with an accent makes it sound like we're doing something right.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So we're doing the pre-show. It's usually just me, but Irk's here, Chris is here, Sensitive's here, and I'm here.
Hey.
All right, let's get through this. The opening cannot turn into a 30-minute show.
in the opening.
I swear to God, I didn't know that was
Isn't
even...
it funny? Me as my persona, I have the computer with me everywhere I go.
Well, we actually, Chris, the sad part is we do. Oh. It's not like you're not sitting here really rolling off jingles while we're... Anyway, listen, let me go through this. Irk is trying to quit smoking. If you want to, if you're a legitimate hypnotist, please call the show. We're going to help him quit smoking. So if that's what you really do. Some people go, what's the difference between a legitimate hypnotist and a real hypnotist?
There's a difference.
Don't, please, never when I'm talking about hypnotists interrupt me.
I apologize.
Hello. So listen, please, seriously, Chris. So, you know, a legitimate hypnotist, someone, whether you believe that that's real, what they do or not, yeah, you can, there's still certain people that are better than others. Just because you took a course for 2 weeks, don't call us. You know what? Call us. Nothing be funnier than watch something go wrong with Eric getting his, for some reason, he's smoking 7 packs a day. Who's this hypnotist you recommend?
Hypnotist.
All right, so enough of that. Bill V. Bill who? Bill V?
Bill Valerio.
He gave us the idea to have Lynn get his own jingle.
Yeah.
And next week we got one. We'll play it.
Yeah.
So we don't forget. This is too long, this opening, isn't it?
No, it's only been a few minutes.
Okay. I was at the gym, talk about speak up type of a thing, and I got myself into a situation. This is the weirdest way to open the show, but I'm leaving. I'm leaving it. Well, of course. Well, not of course. So I'm leaving the gym. Okay, back to being serious. I probably won't want to play this. I'm leaving the gym, and I'm in the locker room, and somebody has music on, and this guy turns to me with an accent, and he goes, "Oh, they always have their music so loud." Like he was trying to bond, but it really didn't bother me. He goes, "And you know what I noticed? It's a lot of times." No. He said, "It's always black people." So you're overreacting, Chris. So anyway, it was one of those things. Do I really want to start it? So I thought, like I said, you don't have to go. That is unforgivable. I thought, took my own words of advice, and just went. I go, well, I think it's a lot of types of people. And he went, no. I'm just saying. It's a lot of. I keep saying most of the time. That's giving him more credit than he even deserves. He went, no, I'm just saying whenever I see it. He's very adamant in whatever he was saying. I'm a little off. But anyway, you know what? This is too long. Anyway, I said it again. I said it one more time. Like he wasn't hearing me. And I went, yeah, no, I'm just saying there's all types of people. I'm not doubting who you saw. I'm just saying there's all types. And then he went on. Like he didn't hear me. And I figured that's where I stopped. And then I said, he said bye. I said, have a good day. You're all done working out? I ended it friendly. But yeah, now that'll stick in his head. If somebody does that again, whether he's dumb or smart or whatever, if that happens 15 times in a year, he's going to stop that. Even though the first 4 or 5 times he's going to go, oh, Jesus, I was talking to some guy and he was acting all... We're going to take a quick break. We're going to be... While I'm doing this, Chris writes up on the computer, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. This is, oh my God. This is too long, right?
No, just wrap it up.
All right, wrap it up. Okay. No, serious.
Give him some lead-out music.
No, this is, you know what? I'm going to have to call Chris Hardwick. Seriously, because this is getting too long. I want to see if he minds. Let me dial him up. All right, bye, everybody. Enjoy the show.
Hey, Todd, it's Chris.
Hey, Chris, it's Todd.
Hi, remember Todd? I was on Singled Out.
All right. Oh, it is Chris Hardwick. Anyway, so there's that. We got some good stuff about Neil Hamburger next week on the show. We have not Neil Hamburger, the guy who says Hamburger. I do want Neil Hamburger to do the show.
That'd be fantastic.
Yeah, it would be. But the guy who does Hamburger, someone sent in a video of him saying it 15 times. They just took every video and just cut out the part. Everything they cut out except when he goes hamburger. So it's like hamburger. No, don't play it yet. We'll play it next week. This is getting way too long. Oh. You think we've been doing the show a year, you would find some new sad music once in a while. But, I think it's great what you do. All right, everybody. Bye. This was, you know what? I know I'm going to want to erase this because Well, I'm hot. They'll decide what they love. Look at Chris. They love it when we're just talking.
Another layer.
It's another layer to us. We've got more layers. We've got a lot of layers. We can't hide our layers. Maybe other shows can hide their layers, but I can't hide my layers. Can you hide your layers?
No, sir, I cannot hide my layers.
I have a lot of layers.
You're like an onion.
Bye, everybody. That's the show. Kevin, what's this fucking guy's name?
Kevin Huxford.
The fuck's he want me to do? Oh, fuck. This guy wants me to do the opening where I yell. Fuck this guy. Kevin what?
Kevin Huxford.
The fuck?
Sounds like a
Leave me the
moron.
fuck alone.
Yeah.
I don't like
Jesus
that guy.
Christ.
It's a fucking asshole.
All right, let's start. What the fuck is wrong with people? Kevin, what's his name?
Kevin Huxford.
Fucking leave me alone, dude. Kevin, I got you, you motherfucker. You said start the show angry, the fake angry thing. I didn't get you. I know I did. Well, why would we air it, right? All right. So there we go, Kevin.
No, you're really angry. I'm just a
big
dick, so I aired it.
Oh, yeah. I never heard Katie reference herself as a dick. It's so funny. Yeah, Katie's a real. Hey, what's Kate? Oh, we have to start. Okay, go ahead. Roll in the thing, whatever you call that.
A very funny guy, Todd Glass.
Oh, I like it. Hello.
If you fucking call me back this time, then don't call me ever again.
Hello.
We're done.
Hello.
Todd Glass Show
Hello.
launches August 12th.
Hello.
How do we fix that?
Hey, it's Zach. Listen, man, I really want to come on the podcast. I've got to promote.
Can you pause it for a second? Pause the opening. Oh, pause the opening. I usually don't interrupt the opening, but I thought about not doing it anymore. But the email, 650 emails we got.
Saying they missed the lady
No,
calling in?
No, they said drop the whole opening and stop doing your show. No, come on. Come on. It's fun, everybody. All right, finish the opening. Maybe, you know.
Todd Glass. Brian Regan.
Brian Regan. Brian Regan. Hello.
If you don't want me to do the podcast,
Hello?
let me know that. Do you want me to beg?
Hello?
Todd, it's Marin.
Mark Barry?
I'm the guy who can't come on the Todd Glass Show. What do I fucking need to do?
Hello?
His very funny podcast, The Todd Glass Show, can be found at nerdist.com. Please welcome Todd Glass.
From the beautiful La Cienega Strip, high atop Black Horse Motors, it's the Todd Glass Show.
Oh, it is exciting, everybody.
What? What is this? Daniel, put away your papers. Put away your papers. Oh, it's Friday, everybody. God damn it, it's fucking Friday.
You'll have a blast listening to Todd Glass.
Love this.
Helping your Friday begin.
Joe McKenzie.
You'll love the show. They've got Daniel Kinno.
Oh, I like it even more now.
Yeah, you're going to love it even more.
You'll have a blast listening to Todd Glass. Helping your Friday begin. You'll love the show. They've got Daniel Kinno.
He really knows me.
He knew you needed some love.
Clean blankets are not a luxury.
Clean blankets are not a luxury.
It's standard practice at the DoubleTree. The tubs and showers don't have mildew and mold. There's nothing gross on the remote control. You'll have a blast listening to Todd Glass. Helping your Friday begin.
I love this.
You'll love the show. They've got Daniel Kinno. Honey, won't you download again?
Not joking, Daniel has a boner. Guitar solo.
Todd, you have really talented listeners.
Please don't talk during the jingle.
Have you followed Daniel on Twitter yet? Or paid for Rory Scovel to be wed? Well, if my jingle leaves you wanting more, stay tuned for brilliance from the great Lynn Shore. You'll have a blast listening to Todd Glass. Helping your Friday
Jesus.
begin.
That Joe, let me tell you something, Joe. I love it. Joe McKenzie. Part of the family now.
That was great.
You know, you play it again.
Yeah.
Because it is, it is Friday right now. I don't want to sound like one of those old DJs. But let's
live a little.
Live a little. Fucking live. Listen to my jingle twice.
Listen.
Have a blast listening to Todd Glass.
That's right, everybody.
Helping your Friday begin.
I do help your Friday begin.
You'll love the show. They've got Daniel Kinno.
Sometimes.
Won't you download again?
Oh my God, there's someone going, no. Play it again. Play it from the beginning. No. Oh, yeah.
You'll love the show.
I do help your Friday. I help my Friday. I enjoy myself. Can I tell you? Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody in the room. Can I tell you the best part of my Fridays? And I know you're going to think I'm just kidding around, but I swear to God I'm being honest. Listening to this show. I'm really loving it. Not a laugh in the room. You know what? Every week I get excited. I do. I love this as much as I love stand-up. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. What is this? Oh, my God. I love it. Can you put a clock up? All right. Well, we're doing good. Everything's going very well. I'll tell you that right now. So we're going to... Pete Holmes is our guest today. And what are you doing over there? What is this?
The Todd Glass Show. Voted #1 by the Podcasters Association of America.
And ends up John Heffron was lying about his podcast, and he's in jail.
Oh, no.
That's right. All right, that joke could have done better. I mean, my own jokes could have been done better. So let's go nice and...
That joke could have been better.
You know what? Play that opening jingle. No, call, note to self, have Joe McKenzie take Daniel's name out of all opening. Okay, so we're going to go nice and slow, as I always say. By the way, if you haven't read the email that Chris... Cluey, right?
Cluey.
He's a punter for the Vikings?
Yeah, for the Vikings.
Yeah, and I'm not going to read it on the air, but let me tell you something. It was almost Doug Stanhope poetic vulgarness. Not as vulgar as Doug would be, and I say poetic vulgarness. But you got it. His name is Chris Cluey, right?
Yep.
By the way, everyone here said Chris Clue.
Cluey.
Yeah,
none of them are football fans.
Bunch of fucking idiots I work with. Every one of you, shut up! I got a bunch of pussies working for me. I need men working for me, not guys that don't watch sports. I got myself already not watching sports. All right, so
wait, do we really don't have hardcore sports fan on the?
No, I think Irk
well, I know,
watches sports.
Besides Katie.
Yeah,
you are?
So is Chris.
Okay.
Yeah, and you know me.
Oh, sure, yeah. Every
Todd,
Sunday,
how'd your fantasy
over.
football team do?
Good.
Did they win?
Yes. First prize. All right. You know why? With jokes like that, that's why that jingle's true.
The Todd Glass Show. Voted #1 by the Podcasters Association of America.
All right. Now, seriously, we have a guest in the studio today, Chad Denick, who I met. He sent some nice emails in. He's here with his newly bride, Tawny, right? Did I say that right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They just got married.
They did.
Oh, look at that. Look at him sitting over there. Take a picture so we can... Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome... And I have a...
Chad Denick
drove
down to hang out with us in Portland and then drove back to Seattle.
I know.
To go to work.
How many hours?
How many hours is that, Chad?
Nice and loud, Chad.
3 hours each way.
And then when he does open mic night, how many hours do you drive nice and loud?
4 hours.
To do open mic night.
4 hours.
That's why I like the guy. I went, you know what? I like the guy. He's got a special place in my heart. If he wants to do comedy that bad that he drives 4 hours one way and 4 hours the other way, that's in his blood. Mm-hmm. It's in his blood. Oh, my God. What do we have here? Are you kidding me? This just got put in front of me. There is actually a tape recording of the guy marrying them.
Oh, yeah?
Do you, Chad Denick, when you're not listening to the Todd Glass Show, do you, Tawny, promise not to talk to Chad when he's listening to the Todd Glass Show?
That's just me, everybody. Shut the music off. Do the other laugh that I like. By the way, Glenn Miller. Gosh, you made just do the. You don't have to do the words. Just do the inclination of it. Like no. Exactly. Exactly. That's all you need to do. All right. Okay. No shushing. No shushing. I shush myself. All right. So I really do have to rip through this. Jesse and his wife. I forget his wife's names, but they came to the show. Jesse what? Yeah, and they gave me a nice little gift, and then I stole the guy's lighter, so I felt bad. I had Lynn make him a jingle. I took the guy's lighter by accident. And I met him after the show at the Nut Street.
Jesse Wenrich, sorry I stole your lighter.
Wow, you gotta be loving it. You gotta be loving it.
Todd, can I ask you a personal question?
I know what you're gonna ask. Play the jingle again. I know, I'm not stupid.
Thank you.
Jesse Wenrich,
Have you had
sorry
any?
I stole your lighter.
Have you had any more cigarettes?
No.
Just the one time you had the one
cigarette. I never admitted that on the podcast, by the way. I don't think.
Oh.
Yeah, I had one cigarette in 2.5 years, and I hope it never happens again. What's this? What the fuck is this?
You'll have a blast listening to Todd Glass.
It's true.
Helping your Friday.
Okay, that's true. I do help your Friday begin.
You'll love the show. They've got Daniel Kinno.
All right, no bullshit now. I'm really going to go through some stuff really quick. Why do I do it? Will, what's his name? Will what?
Will Kistler.
Listen to the, it's called Devil Chicken.
Well, you realize if you ask me his name and then I say it, they're not hearing his name.
Well, they hear it from the distance. What's his name? Will what?
Will Kistler.
Kistler. Okay. He did
Chris, was that your way of asking for a mic?
Well, he's been begging for him. No, we're going to get him a mic. All right. No. Here we go. Zach Fields? Zach Fields, I guess he lives in Alabama. Zach Fields.
Zach Fields.
Zach Fields. It's Zach Fields.
Yeah, I know Zach.
I know Zach Fields. Good guy. Oh, party. Zach Fields. Zach's a good guy.
He's the best guy to party.
Zach's a fun guy. I'll tell you that.
I love Zach.
Fields. Oh, you mean Zach Fields?
Yeah, Zach Fields.
Oh,
Yeah.
Zach Fields.
Oh, yeah.
Zach
He's a
Fields.
great guy. I used to buy Coke
I
from
like
his mom.
watching
Yeah.
Great guy.
Oh, Zach's great. Yeah. Who said stop? Oh, Zach Fields. Oh, Zach. Oh, sure. There's your shout out, Zach.
Big Cock Zach, we used to call him.
Now he's going to definitely meet a lot of women. Rinsing your mouth out. Now, this nice gentleman by the name of, what's his name? Really loud.
Stig Grieve.
Stig? By the way, I don't want people that, my big fear. People go, I love Todd, but he can't get the names right. I'm asking Chris, and
That's right.
So it's Stig, Stig, Greves. He said that the dentists tell you that you should not rinse your mouth out a lot. You know what? I'm going to guess he's probably right. Look, all I'm saying is that if you should brush your teeth and then rinse. I don't do what you want. I can't. I don't want. Now, you know what's so funny? Like, I'm already worried if I ended aggressively, jokingly, that he'll be in his house going, no, I was just trying. He is probably right, but I just don't like the smell of, maybe what you have to do, I have it, you brush your teeth the first time. Then you rinse and rinse and rinse and rinse and rinse and rinse.
With mouthwash, right?
With mouthwash and everything. Then you rebrush and then don't over-rinse the second time. But you got the bad breath out of your mouth.
How much time do you spend on teeth care in the morning?
No, I don't spend a lot at all.
Teeth care, I'm sure that's not the word. Dental care. Jesus
doesn't
Christ.
matter.
Teeth care, what am I, an idiot?
Do you
clean tooth in the a.m. and the sun's up?
Bob wrote me a nice letter. Here's what Bob basically said, and you know who you are, Bob, because your email name is R.A. Garner?
Yeah, his name's Bob.
But his name's Bob. He wrote me, only way I can paraphrase it, he said he loves that I sometimes worry about what the listeners think. He said it brilliantly, but he goes, don't worry so much. We're with you.
I like this
guy. He said it like the way I wanted him to say it. Like, he's like, no, I get it. I don't want to go, stop worrying what we're thinking. It's like, I like that you worry, but also, I hope I got the gist of your letter right, Bob. You're a good man. You know what we're breeding in this show? Decent people. They come out to see the show. They like, it doesn't have to be beige and crappy. I don't have to do, come see clean comedy. You know what I mean? Like at the local church. No, something can have a little bit of guts, a little bit of girth, a little bit of, but still, still be nice. Rob, we're going to get through these. Slow down.
This is like my favorite part of doing the show.
I know.
Watching you rip through stuff. So I don't know why you rush it.
Someone said slow down. I told someone to slow down. I got a nice letter from someone. They were going through campus. like I thought, or somewhere at a coffee place, and they slowed down. I tell people, usually when I tell people good advice, it's because I have a problem with, I admit that, they're rushing. I said it on the opening of the show last week. Yeah, sometimes there's a time to hustle. I hope a paramedic doesn't decide to take my advice. Although, by the way, I did a ride-along once. The paramedics, they mosey in. Unless it's a kid. If it's a child, they bolt like a motherfucker. But now I know if there's paramedics listening, they're either going, shit, no one's supposed to know this. But when I did a ride-along, he goes, they move aggressively for everybody. But when it's a child, they fucking move like you want to see them move.
Oh, no.
Isn't that weird that
We saw them in Portland take their fucking time. They pulled up.
I don't want to say take their time, but they don't move aggressively. They get the.
No, they
take
in
their
rush.
time. You're right. They don't take their time, but they certainly don't rush.
No.
But if it's a child, they will. But anyway, that was my point. It all started because I said I don't want paramedics to take their time. But like in life, sometimes I found myself just I'm in the supermarket. Go, stop. You know what? If half the time, if maybe once in a while you can apply this, I'll be proud. Because I don't apply it. I'm telling you to do it, and I found myself today. Rush. Stop. Maybe I have to be more aggressive. Stop. That's how I want to say it. That's how I say it in my head. Fucking stop. You got nowhere to go. You're just rushing to rush. It sounds cheesy, but take it all in. Maybe pretend you're in a movie. And there's a theme playing behind you, and you're walking, and you're looking at the trees, and you're taking in life. You see a newly married couple. Hi, everybody. I'm Todd Glass. I don't know what to do when that music comes on. All right, so Rob Finkel. Oh, this was another nice email. I'm not just saying it. He talked about certain words that he used to say and that he stopped saying, and he said it this way. I think this one I can read. I really liked what this said. It resonated with me. What I say, I'm going to pull an Oprah where somebody says something, and you go, repeat that again? Yeah, that's right. Repeat it again. Mm-hmm. Rob, what's his last name? I want to make sure I say it right. Say it nice and loud. I'm getting you a microphone, Chris. It actually is ridiculous you don't have one. Give him your mic, Daniel.
No, he was kidding, Chris. You see Chris reach for my mic? Wow, you really did not waste any time. Let me have it.
Today he was saying very funny things, and then Irk said that he's only funny by accident. Well, I think it might be true sometimes, but a lot of times I think...
As long as you're funny, it doesn't matter how you got there.
What did you say? Have a lot of accidents. Say, go, by the way. Do it again.
By the way, Clint Villa played.
Something like that. I don't know.
Oh, that's okay. I liked it. Rob Finkel. Just when the overall thing when I say don't say these words, all that stuff. He said... Look, it's a compliment to me, but I'm going to take it and I'm going to read it. But it was more the way he looked at himself that I thought was brilliant. Brilliant. Thank you for the show and letting me know that it isn't about how wrong I have been, but it's about how right I'm going to be.
Wow.
That's a mature...
Very impressive.
Yes.
I was talking about you reading.
Oh.
You just blew my mind, Todd.
Oh, I blew my own mind. If you felt the sweat all over my body from reading that one line and trying to get it right. It's not about how wrong. Some people get so caught up that we've talked about this before. If I admit that's wrong, then I have to worry, have I been wrong? Don't worry about how wrong you've been. You're only wrong if you don't change it. Just think about how right you're going to be.
And you always say, you can change your future today because today will be your past.
Yeah.
You can change your past today.
Yeah, that's true. People go, I wish I could change my past. You can. The way you start living today, 6 months later, guess what your past will be?
Yeah.
You're smart. Mm-hmm. Okay. This 14-year-old listener, he called into the show and left a message for us. That's right. We have very young demographics.
Hello. My name is Joaquin. I'm 14 years old, and I love the Todd Glass Show. Now, why don't you roll in that classy jingle?
There you go. I like So, there you go, Joaquin. You brought up something in your email that we'll talk about on the Paul F. Tompkins show, but I appreciate the email. You're a good man. You're a good man. So here we go now to this list. Oh, we're going. What time is it?
It is 5:28.
Oh, we're doing good.
Yeah, we're 20 minutes in.
Yeah, and then we'll have, then Pete Holmes is going to show up, and everything's good, and we're going to include, watch the, when I talk about, people say back then, I'm tired of hearing about it. Like, give kids a little credit for doing good things today. Other people go, how many times is he going to say that? Let me tell you something. No matter how many times I say it, ever, I could say it now, I could say it consecutively. Give kids credit, give kids credit, give kids credit, give kids credit, give kids credit. It will never match what they normally hear. So they will always be more obnoxious on saying it on the other side. So I will never say it too much. And what bothers me is not when strangers say it, when it's someone, a friend of mine, and I want to go, no, you're better than that. They were watching a clip of, we saw a clip of Elvis, and he was dealing with a kid backstage, and online it said, bands are, people aren't like that today, or bands aren't like that today. Yeah, really, they're not. Jerry Lee Lewis was fucking kids. All right, enough with that.
He married one.
Well,
I will say this, though, that I don't know that we have stars like we used to, like Elvis. Only because the world was different and, there wasn't as much access. But it could be a good thing. I'm not making a judgment on it. I'm just stating a fact.
I think I think with everything like that, again, I wish I could think of things that were better. I thought of one thing that was better back in the day. What? Things were cheaper. That I won't defy. No one's going to defy that, right? I'm not going to go, they weren't really. But so I'm watching The Voice last night, which, by the way, I could be wrong. And I'm always afraid to give my opinion on even the
Todd, what's wrong?
Afraid to give my opinion. I like the four of them. I like them.
What you do?
I think they're nurturing, and I like them. I know there's certain people out there. When you want to agree with someone, like when Stern says something, and then I don't agree with him. I'm like, no, I love all your stances. But my people go, he really? Yeah. Now, if I watched it every single night, which I don't, maybe I would see something in somebody that I didn't see before. I don't know all their names on The Voice, but I like their nurturing. I like when someone doesn't get picked, and it just seemed like they're loving. But last night, something happened on that show. There was and I don't understand this lifestyle. I don't understand what they go through, but it was a girl, and she was basically she was dressing as a guy, you could say, or I hope I'm not. I'm trying to say something so positive. I hope it doesn't come out ignorant. But she said as she started to, when she was younger, she wore dresses and she sang in church. And this, by the way, does connect with the world's going in a good direction. But she started not wanting to wear dresses. The church sort of ostracized her. Is that the right word?
Sure.
And her parents didn't. And she was just adorable. And she came out and sang, and she was great. And just that her parents accepted her, and they loved her, and they were squeezing her and mushing her. And that was on TV. On that alone, you wouldn't have seen that. Yeah, you know what people go, the people didn't do that years ago. Yeah, they did, and they lived in shame, and they lived in misery, and they had something that they knew wasn't right inside of them, and they just went their whole life being unhappy. So years ago, you wouldn't have saw that on TV. I want to make this clean, what I'm saying, that they showed this girl that was going through this, and she's
a cross-dresser?
I don't think she was a cross-dresser. I don't know what you call that, but it's okay. I'll educate myself on what it was, but I think it's weird. I'm trying to say something educated and smart, and I think I'm coming off as, as not that smart, but I know that the people that are with me are like, I know what Todd's saying. I get the gist of what he's saying. There was someone being honest about who they were.
Right.
And I thought it was, that's a good place where the world's going. Okay, so there we go. There's that, The Voice. I don't want to talk about, On the Road Again with Jim Gaffigan. Somebody wrote Joe McKenzie again, and we put this music video on the Facebook page. Yep. I was on the road with Jim. Jim. Go play that little thing. Did you hear this? Yeah, you did.
Jim Gaffigan. I just can't wait to go see Jim Gaffigan.
Same guy?
He's on the road.
Joe McKenzie.
Todd Glass again.
I talked over the funny part.
I can't wait to go see Jim Gaffigan.
Play it again. We don't fuck with these jingles.
Jim Gaffigan. I just can't wait to go see Jim Gaffigan. He's on the road closing for Todd Glass again.
Alrighty. So thank you. All right, we're going to go
where does
nice
he
and
live?
slow. He lives in Portland.
Joe?
He's part of Joe. I think we can just call him Joe from now on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't need
Jingle
to
Joe.
Jingle Joe.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, my God. Chris Burden strikes again.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jingle Joe. All right. We got listeners everywhere. When we say we have listeners across the country, we genuinely do. To George Carlin, this is a message we got left on our email.
Hi Todd, it's Davide here. You know, the Italian guy who lives in France, who, by the way, also lived in Germany for 10 years. So, yes, I'm fluent in 4 languages.
I swear, to George Carlin.
I know. Anywho, so I think I represent Italia, France, and Germany, which is Deutschland in German. Ich könnte auch weitermachen auf Deutsch, damit du nichts verstehst. Ou peut-être en français, parce que c'est aussi une autre possibilité pour moi. Non hablo espagnol,
Here comes
sorry.
my favorite part, listen.
Ma però parlo italiano abbastanza bene. So, there you go, a little touch of Euro. Pussy.
The Todd Glass Show, the #1 podcast listened to in other countries by people who are smarter and hipper than us. So it must be a better podcast.
People do listen in other countries. You think these other podcasts have listeners in other countries?
Mark Maron doesn't even air in other countries.
No, it's sad.
Hey,
Hey,
naar wat luister jij?
de Todd Glass Show.
Amaikus, wat is dat?
Het is een podcast. Het gaat over poesjes, vuile liedjes, de gouden meisjes enzovoort.
Allee zeg.
Jazeker.
Oei, oei.
Echt waar, hè?
Dat kan toch niet?
Maar enfin.
Ongelooflijk.
Salutjes.
It's Friday, everybody. Hey, and the highways and the byways out there. Things are looking a little hoo-ha. We'll be right back. You're listening to the Todd Glass Show. You're going to love it. That's right, motherfuckers. That's right, everybody. I hope your Fridays begin, everybody. The other day, I'm bringing my dog to get groomed. And
play it straight. Why are you doing a parody of it? Play it. Do the guy.
I thought I was. Oh, was I doing? You're right.
Yeah, you're playing it.
So
up
the
a
other
little bit.
day, no, this is it.
Go ahead.
I don't have anything prepared, but I felt like doing it.
You never do. Just go.
As you know, I'm a big believer of the Humane Society. I got a dog from a rescue, as Katie knows. But my parents had a purebred boxer that they could no longer take care of. They live in Philadelphia, and they moved into a condo. Now, I myself have never bought a purebred dog. I've always been a believer to get a dog from a rescue, even if it's a purebred dog. By the way, this bit doesn't have to make any sense. The story just keeps going. Even if it's a purebred dog, get it from a rescue. So if you have a purebred dog, it doesn't mean that you didn't get it from a rescue. What should we do with these dogs that are purebred dogs and are already on this planet? As you know, I would not go buy a new puppy from a breeder, and I never have. My neighbor to the right comes out of her house the other day. I thought maybe her house was on fire. Screaming and yelling, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" I literally turned around and thought my house was on fire. I dialed 911. No, okay. I'm gonna get out of that. Thank God for this. Oh my God, everybody, it's Friday. Hey, we got the highways and the byways, the 101 and the 405 and the 202. We got coming at you a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's Todd Glass, everybody. Fucking suck it up.
You know, it's such a great bit. I hope people appreciate it for what it is. Because Jerry Seinfeld called it a talent, because what you have to be good at is wasting people's time. That's what you're doing. You're not wasting. You're taking up people's time. You have to take up an hour of their time, essentially talking about nothing, but you have to make it seem, you have to raise the stakes on it so much that it seems important.
Well, some of those guys...
And that is a talent.
Yeah, some of those guys are brilliant. The others do stretch it a little too far. The ones that know how to stretch it perfectly, they're great. But
They're great.
And Friday of last week, I left my house... as I always do, at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, sometimes 2:05, never leave the house. Later, then 2:15. That day, 2:16, I walked out of my front door. I turned around. I went to lock my front door, and before I could lock it, you will not believe what happened to me. We'll be right back. You're listening to The Todd Glass Show. We tell it like it is.
You'll have a blast listening to Todd Glass.
You will.
Helping your Friday begin.
You will. Okay, fade it out.
Wait, what do you mean fade it out? That was just my name was about to come
I know.
up.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So we got that. We're doing good. The baseball thing, I think we got that. Some people send us really cool emails. We got that going. Somebody, Dan Van Kirk. That's right. Good old Dan Van Kirk. How you doing, Danny, baby? So what was this here? Daniel. What do I have here? Note to Daniel. Daniel likes dirty shit blankets. Oh, that's for next week. Try to see if we can do this here. Now I'm doing back into that voice. He's trying to teach us how to do Mark Wahlberg. I guess it's like it's a CD you can buy.
First off, I will say my Twitter handle is Daniel Van Kirk at Daniel Van Kirk DANIEL.
By the way, I told him pause that. Let's clean that up. We'll clean it up in post, right? I don't want to. I should give that. Well, no, just. I told him to leave his Twitter handle up front, and I would give it, but it looks like, So, but yeah, you know what? Let him give his Twitter handle.
First off, I will say my Twitter handle is Daniel Van Kirk at Daniel Van Kirk DANIEL VANKIRK.
Yeah, don't hold your breath, Daniel.
Thanks for letting me do this, buddy. I love it. All right, here we go.
Okay, everybody.
Welcome to Talking Like Wahlberg.
Oh, hi, everybody.
Let's start out simple. The first word is hello.
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 The first word is hello.
Hello. Hello.
Say hello.
Hello. Hello.
The first word
Are we doing
for
it?
Talking Like Wahlberg is
Okay.
hello.
Hello.
First word.
Hello.
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 Say hello.
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 Let's say a second word.
Okay.
The second word is banana.
He's
Banana.
Banana.
banana. Banana.
The second word is banana.
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 I don't think I'm getting better.
Say banana.
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 You try it.
Now
Go ahead. Sorry.
let's try a sentence.
Sorry, Dan. Okay.
Here we go.
Okay. I'm going to try to.
What? You don't have a banana?
He really does sound so much like him.
I know. It's harder than. It's impossible.
Yeah.
Because I'm listening to it and I can't imitate it.
That's my favorite thing when you see somebody do. I love impressions, period.
Daniel,
but-
I swear to God, I don't mean to interrupt you. I would never normally do this, but I do want to let the listening audience in on this. I'm so sorry.
it's okay.
I'm so sorry. Really sorry.
And-
this is just very
so some
important
business
right
or
now.
something?
Yeah.
The Todd Glass Show. Voted #1 by the Podcasters Association of America.
Okay, what were you saying?
I love impressions, period. But when you see somebody that's not often done,
Yes.
and you see them being done well, oh God, what a treat that is.
Well, that's the goal.
Yeah.
You don't. There was a period where no one was doing new impersonations. People. How about when you go to Vegas? The guy starts doing. And he's revered by everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, Kermit the Frog. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway.
He's doing a show at Riot Festival as Dan Van Kirk is
Kermit the Frog?
No. As Mark Wahlberg. I'm
Is
trying
he-
to find out. Oh, he's doing set list.
I love that.
Yeah.
That is brilliant. So Dan Van Kirk's doing Mark Wahlberg on
At the
set
Riot
list.
at the Riot Festival on
And for
Saturday night.
For those of you who
go
don't
to
know,
riotla.com. You can get tickets.
set list is where they give you your set list. Your list that you're going to talk about shows up on the wall on a big screen. So you just see it as you go out. You don't know what you're going to do. To see Mark Wahlberg do that will be great. All right, so we're doing good. I feel great. What time is it?
It's 5:43.
5:43. We're at a good place right now. I love the
Now
place
let's try
we're
a
at.
sentence.
Okay, you want to try a sentence? Go ahead.
Here we go.
Hi.
What?
What?
You don't have a banana?
What? You don't have a banana? Not close
What?
enough. What?
You don't have a banana?
Do you think you could do it? Does anyone in this room think they could get close? Try it again.
Here we go.
Okay.
What?
What?
You don't have a banana?
You don't have a banana?
Do you know why you can't do it?
Why? Because my Philadelphia accent?
No, and I can't do it either because I think you need a musical ear. You need.
Well, how do I do other impersonations?
Which impersonations do you do?
Oh, you're going to feel so stupid right
Rodney.
now. How about Colin Quinn?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And I can do.
Can you do Colin Quinn a little?
Colin. I can do. If I'm overthinking it, I can't do it. Carlin, there's blue food and there's red food, but there's no orange food. Fuck you and fuck you. No, the last
you know what I had
weird.
stuck in my head? So odd you bring up Carlin. I thought of that bottle of water joke. Remember that joke? When did everybody get so fucking thirsty in this country? Get a drink of water before you leave the house.
Yeah, you prick.
You prick.
He goes, bad hat days. You know what I say? Put on a hat and go to work, you shallow fuck. He said cunt.
Here we go.
I think.
What?
What?
You don't have a banana?
All right, let's get serious here. Not everything's a joke.
Wait, hold on 1 second. You should. I'm going to cut this out. But you should do that when Pete's here because he does a really good Wahlberg impression.
He does?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. We'll put that down under here. Hold on. Wahlberg. By the way, don't get jealous and don't freak out, everybody. Chris made me new stationery for the show. What's that say on there? It says tonight's guest?
Pete Holmes.
That's right. So Wahlberg. I'll write that right there. How are you, everybody?
What?
Who's that?
You don't have a banana?
No. I got nervous. I didn't
Say
know who
it
that
one more
was.
time. What?
What?
You don't have a banana?
How dare you, Daniel, tell me I don't have an ear.
This has been Talking with Wahlberg.
All right, so we're going to go. We're doing good. What's this?
So I sing you to sleep.
I can defend my comment now. I thought about it.
Hold on, pause the music.
With a song I just wrote.
Do you do anybody that's not a comedian?
Ralph Cramden.
Nah, come on. That's a cartoon. That's not
Kermit the Frog here. Hello. Miss Piggy. Oh, Kermit.
No, maybe you can do it, but I'm saying to do great impressions, you have to have such impeccable hearing.
You want me to sing? You know what? I think I could sing. Give me that song. Yes. It's called When You Walk Through a Storm. I think I could sing it. Where's Katie? Pete's calling. It's okay. We don't have it. You have it over here? All right, we don't need to do it. Now I'm just stalling. All right, let's take a break. Pick one of those songs.
Did you get through all your...
What do you want me to do? You want me to do Gentle on My Mind?
What do you... Are you really
everybody
asking
say
me
no. Everybody
which song?
Do the bit where we all go, no. You get adamant about it. Like, not madder. Off mic, you get madder than you've ever met. Does everybody want me to do a song?
No.
No. You want me? No. Look, this bit's going to work. We're going to stop it again. I want you so angry. So angry. You fucking prick. You will not sing. We're tired of it. It's not right to do the listeners. Here we go. Hey, would you guys like to hear me do a song?
No, God damn it, Todd, no. What the fuck?
No!
Oh, my God. How selfish are you?
What do you mean?
Jesus Christ, you know how painful it is to listen to you fucking sing? Jesus Christ.
Well, hold on. Let me go person by person because I'm getting mixed signals. I'm getting mixed signals. Eric, do you want me to sing?
God, no! I don't want you to sing your damn song.
Well, you know what, though? You didn't think you wanted to talk to your father till I made you, and now you guys are in a good...
He's an asshole, too.
All right, what about you, Daniel?
There's nothing I've ever wanted less, Todd. Fuck you and your fucking singing.
What about you, Chris?
Todd, I really don't want you to sing the song. I fucking hate when you sing. You're the worst.
Oh, we're having a bad acting contest?
Yes, we are.
Oh, by the way, I should say this. Whenever I say anything mean-spirited, I feel bad. I saw, no bullshit, to George Carlin, Chris, act in a video that Mikey made. He was good. Like,
Chris is very talented.
No, I think we talked about this on the air, right?
About him being talented?
All right. How about you? Do you want me to sing, Mikey?
You want me to be honest, Todd?
Yeah, I want you to be, Mikey, because you walk around here, you take the pictures and everything. I want to know what you really think.
I'm pretty sure I'm the most honest.
And don't let these people influence you.
You're just not that good.
All right. Well, I'll do a little. All right. I'll just do a little. It's knowing that the door is always open and the path is free to walk. Can you listen, Daniel? That makes me tend to leave my sleeping bag rolled up and stashed behind your couch. It's It's knowing I'm not shackled by forgotten words and bonds.
Wow.
And the ink stains that have dried upon the lines. That keeps you on the back roads by the rivers of my memory. That keeps you ever gentle on my mind. That's right, you fucking pricks. It's not clinging to the rocks and ivy planted their columns now that binds me. Huh? You want to go fuck yourselves? Everyone in this room, the listeners love it. Or something somebody said because they thought they'd fit together walking. It's knowing that the world has not been cursing or forgiving when I walk along the railroad. Okay, fade that music out. We're going to take a break right now, and Pete Holmes is going to be in the room with us. Daniel, you're going on a huge trip.
I'm going on vacation.
To Singapore.
One of the places I'll be, yes.
Well, have a good time. We're going to miss you. How long are you going to be away?
Almost 3 weeks.
3 weeks. Jesus, I thought you said 2 weeks.
2.5.
Now I'm starting to get nervous. That's Pete Holmes is here, everybody.
Ooh.
Okay, what do we take a break? We'll be we'll take a break.
Yes, we will.
And we'll be right back.
All right.
You're listening to the Todd Glass Show, folks. Number 1 in my heart.
On my iPod.
Sweet Caroline.
Bullshit. Where's Katie? She better fucking fade this goddamn show out.
I've been inclined to believe they never would.
That's not a photo of me. That's a photo of Daniel Kinno.
Let's go, smokers. Oh, I can't wait. That's the first thing we're going to talk
That's
about.
a photo of you.
Uh-huh.
Would you? That's clearly
What?
you.
No. We thought that was you.
No one thinks that's me.
What?
Oh.
Not one person thinks.
Oh, yeah.
The worst hosts in the world.
Did you have
That's
an
not you.
Yeah, what was your email?
Did you guys do any research?
Oh, yeah. It's right here. It's the joke.
Because do you have a song in mind you're going to do? You know, it could be your favorite song.
Okay, remind me. Or we'll do it next week.
A song.
It'll be like you're singing in the shower.
But he doesn't have, I don't think you have.
I have Spotify. If you want me to look something up.
I have an iPod.
Okay,
I'm in show business.
So
I
we'll-
have several $100 on me.
So here's what we'll do. We'll take a break, and then we'll just let you find the song. I take quick breaks. Sometimes I take breaks, but they're not really breaks. We'll take a break. We'll be right back, but we're not going anywhere. But
Is
we'll probably.
this the show? Is the show all the pre-show? Is the show
Yes.
that, like we've been rolling on all this? It's
I've been recording all
It's
of
like
it.
a prank
Are
style.
you serious?
Yeah.
I don't want people to hear.
Why do you why do you do this show here? This is so uncomfortable for everyone.
What?
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, roll it. Let's roll it.
Oh, I am.
Oh, okay. So here
What do
we
you
go.
mean? This is so awesome.
Katie knows you roll the second Dad sits down, and Dad sat down. Dad's in his chair. 'Cause what is this? You just want to make every comedian. You think any comedian grew up and wanted to feel comfortable in a fucking car dealership?
Hold on,
with
Pete.
mechanics and manly men being men.
There's no.
Why don't you put on a baseball game? You fuck.
Hold on.
Okay.
There's-
I'm so uncomfortable.
Why would you be uncomfortable?
We record in a
hold on.
comic book shop.
I got
because
this.
we want to put our guests at ease.
Now-
Somebody asked me for a fan belt on the way in. A fan belt.
You know what I do?
You pulled it out. You pulled it
That
out.
last part was a bit.
Well, no, I spend my whole life sometimes reacting, like getting defensive. What do you mean? First of all, there's no mechanics around here.
I passed mechanics.
But why? Didn't he come in this door?
Whitney
Yeah, they're still out
Cummings.
there working.
But no, why didn't he come in the glass door in the
did.
showroom area?
I
What
did come in
mechanic
the gla-
did you pass?
I passed mechanics cut with a picture of mechanic.
There's
That's right.
Ferraris and Lamborghinis. You see the people that buy these cars?
Yeah.
You're more manly than them.
No.
Come on, that's art. You're basically in an art studio.
They are.
Thank you.
They are beautiful cars, but it just doesn't work for me. You know what it is? You buy a cheap car. I drive a Volkswagen Golf. Okay.
Okay.
That's a reasonable car. You know what I realized in therapy? That's also a statement. People buy a car like this, and you're like, I have money, and I'm like out for a good time. You buy a Golf, and you're like, I won't hurt you. No pills, powders,
Shut
and
his
needles.
mic off. Shut his fucking mic off.
Why?
No, but don't you think, see, in the first week of the podcast, I would have not said any of this, but then when you left, I would have been like, then I would have talked you off the air. But, like, don't you think that I want everyone to be comfortable here, and then when you tell me you're not comfortable, it makes me uncomfortable?
Don't bring genuity into this. I want you to feel fantastic.
Oh, you're winning me over.
I compliment you. Got a fucking curtain, so we know it's show business.
That's
you
right,
got a framed
motherfucker.
cue card in the restroom. And the door opens real slow and hard. I like it. But I do feel like if I put my hand on the table long enough, someone's going to hit it with a hammer and tell me I owe them $4K.
This is the most comfortable.
$4K. Not even grand. They go $4K, so I have to think about it.
I'm afraid to roll in your opening parody because everybody loves them, and I'm afraid you're just going to make fun of it.
Everybody loves what now?
Well, go ahead, play it. We made you a little something.
Todd, I don't want to play it yet. I want you to...
No, you have to hear it. Pete.
No, not until I let you know that I secretly love being here. I love this table.
Okay.
I love your overall vibe. You know what's a good lime squeeze on your tortilla chips? Daniel Kinno. That's a nice counter flavor. That is a different
I like that turn of phrase, Pete.
You're a real lime squeeze, you son of a bitch.
Let me tell you something. Well, you know I like you already because you make me laugh. Like when we were at the wedding, and then when we got to hang out.
That wedding was a real friendship maker for us.
You just
I'll tell you.
Really? Did you see a lot of Todd at that wedding?
You know,
I saw him for 30 seconds.
Oh, no,
I did.
No one saw me a lot, but I went to his table because I found it to be a safe zone.
Yeah.
And I was high, and you made me laugh a lot.
I have a vibe that tends to calm people down and upset some people.
No. Well,
it's a 50-50.
The fact that you just said, like, you know that somewhere, be careful with clinking anything on the table, but can you give him, like, a piece of paper so he doesn't...
Let me get a coaster.
As clean as I am, when everybody asks at my house, do you need a coaster? I almost go out of my way to go, no, I will never have anything that needs a coaster. Yeah.
Well, Cam doesn't need a coaster. We're just looking for we're looking for a
the
buffer
noise.
of the noise.
Exactly.
This is a metal table. This looks like
you gave him a CD.
That's only going to make
more
worse.
noise. Why don't you give him a tambourine to put his coke down on? There we go.
Oh, that was.
Right. Everybody's quiet. I'm not
What are
shushing
the odds
anybody.
that there would be a tambourine under the table just laying around?
Well, it's ready for his opening theme. So I like that you said you knew that deep in my soul I needed to know.
Yes.
That you go.
That I was comfortable.
I'm comfortable. Yeah, you remember.
And
that.
I am.
So let's roll this in.
Okay, now we can play it.
Okay. Now, by the way, I'm going to tell you, this guy, his name is Lynn Shore. He's a good friend of mine.
Oh, I know Lynn.
He drinks.
I'm kidding.
He drinks a lot. And sometimes I don't know. I think sometimes he does the jingles and he doesn't. He does them last minute. But he has a lot of love and he adores you. And he's a listener of your show.
Is it, okay.
So, but here it is. Here we go. Crank it up loud. Let's fill the room with love. You got to love it. I get I say ringtone.
Yeah.
Ringtone for Pete Holmes.
It's a blues and C. Follow me for the changes.
Well, Pete Holmes is here. Pete Holmes is here now. Yeah, Pete Holmes is here. Pete Holmes is here now.
This is what I hear no matter what the song is.
Yeah, Pete Holmes is here. Pete Holmes
Yeah, I love that song. The Pete Holmes is here song.
Can we get some more tambourines?
We'll have fun on the Todd Glass Show tonight.
Here we go.
Yeah, Pete Holmes is here. Pete Holmes.
No.
Pete Holmes.
Now this seems like a nightmare.
No.
Yeah, Pete Holmes.
It gets better.
Pete Holmes.
It's just disintegrated into my name.
What if this is what you heard all day?
Okay, now I get what he's doing.
Hold on, pause it. What if when you went to like I'm at a like a coffee place, you're ordering a coffee, but that's all you hear. So I'm like, okay, in your head, everywhere you go. Go ahead.
Worse making love.
Yeah, you're in bed with your girlfriend or whoever you make love to, and this is what you hear. And she's like, why are you moving to this weird rhythm? Because she doesn't hear it, just you hear it. Here's what she hears. Hold on, it comes back on. So she feels you're moving to a rhythm. She goes, honey, what do you hear? Because I don't hear what you hear, the way you're moving.
See, I didn't know he knew the joke he was making.
Yes.
He knows the joke he's making. Holmes. I know the words.
Yes.
I have the words in my wallet.
It doesn't even fit.
We'll have fun on the Todd Glass Show tonight.
Your part always stays incorporated.
Fun on the Todd Glass Show tonight.
I always think, is he done or is he going to go further? And I'm not sure with this one because I honestly didn't hear it. How much longer is left on it?
25 seconds for the falsetto.
He could give it one more round of beep, 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 beep.
It would be kind of weird if he didn't. I think this is just going to fade out.
Oh, that motherfucker.
But, that's where it would have been.
You know what? It's not going to fade out.
The power.
He's got a lot of nerve.
There's a live Barine as well.
Pete Holmes.
What a nice song.
Here you sit.
Here.
How are you?
Can I tell you something strange?
Yes.
Stuff like that, even like fake stuff, like celebrate, like Pete, makes me feel nice.
It does?
Yeah, it definitely. Thank you.
Here we go. That's all I needed. I read between the lines.
Well, Pete Holmes is here, Pete Holmes is here now. Yeah,
Pete Holmes is here, Pete Holmes is here now. We're still in the first verse, so they're words.
Yeah, Pete Holmes is here, Pete Holmes is here now.
Oh, reverb.
Hold on. Stop everything. Stop everything.
I've been shot.
Why do I like him even more now? What did he acknowledge?
I don't know.
The reverb.
Yeah. I was screaming and
I love reverb.
I was cat singing, we call that.
Daniel Kinno's here. Pete Holmes is here. So where do we start? I'm a little nervous whenever when I get someone else that does, like if it's.
I was just talking about it. I had Chris Hardwick on my show, and at the first 10 minutes, he did a great job, Katie. Don't you narc on me. He did a great job.
I don't mean to interrupt you. I don't mean to interrupt you.
You son of a bitch.
But we got to just play this right now. We'll be right back.
What is that, a power move?
Show. Voted #1 by the Podcasters Association of America.
And that's the truth. No, that's the truth.
I know it, Pete. I know you were nominated too,
that's
but
disrespectful.
I'm laughing because that is a masterful move.
No,
I've been invited to a king's house to play chess, and I move my pawn one piece, and then you shoot me with a crossbow from a suit of armor that I thought was still.
I got to cut you off one time. Hold on. Here we go. We'll be right back.
Today on What the Fuck with Mark Maron. Mark sits down and has an in-depth interview with somebody. Now, back to the Todd Glass Show.
Mark follows us.
we have to plug Mark. It's on after the show.
And we have to plug him.
I didn't know I went to the fun house from Chuck E. Cheese.
I love it.
Where am I right now?
You know what? Play his jingle again. Why are we fucking around? Seriously, give the guy what he wants. Who the fuck are we? I know I've heard enough, but fuck it. He's our guest.
Hey, Pete Holmes is here. Pete Holmes.
Hold on, pause it.
Sorry.
Will you play the drums to your own jingle?
Yeah.
Wow, that did not take a lot of convincing.
Okay, here we go. Go ahead.
How do I hear it?
We'll put it through the house. Go ahead. Go ahead.
On the Todd Glass Show tonight. Yeah, Pete Holmes is here. Pete Holmes, Pete Holmes, Pete Holmes. Yeah, Pete Holmes, Pete Holmes.
Wait, is the music still going?
Great. Yeah, the mic's connected.
Oh my God! No, you gotta. I'm
Yeah,
sweating.
Pete Holmes is here.
Shut the music off. That got a little. You were fucking playing. Daniel, it's your turn.
I couldn't tell if that made sense musically, but just watching you do it was so much fun.
Well, I think that's kind of my life philosophy. Oh, that was invigorating.
I was afraid you were going to bust through the, what do they call it? The things you're banging on.
Oh, no, man, the drum heads.
If you would have, you know what I would have been? Happy.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, how much...
Oh, I know what happened. I was in a car accident, and this is the afterlife. What happened?
This
to
is
you
your
guys?
afterlife in the car accident.
We were in the car you hit.
You know, you want to hear my blast? You want to hear my "If I Was in Heaven"? Well, you'd hear all day.
Yes, please.
No, the other one, mine. Blast. You have a blast?
Oh yeah.
This would be "If I Was in Heaven."
2, 3, 4. Oh, God. What are we getting dressed in the morning?
You'll have a blast listening to Todd Glass.
Okay.
All right, enough.
So you get a button that makes music end?
I have the fader. He used to not sit next to me. He used to sit over there.
And then he had too much control.
Thank you.
Fucking beat it, Beardo.
I always picture he's going to flip out one day.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll tell you what, I shouldn't do this because then maybe he will have something. I flip him just one day, like I give him a little correction. He goes, really? You want to do this show without me? I get it. Oh, I can do it. It's more than just jingles. Really, class? You fucking come in here without me 1 week without your bells and your fucking whistles.
Oh, my Jesus.
So when you're supposed to fade out and you tell me to and I don't, go fuck yourself. Oh, you say, I know you'd say, sure, I love Chris, but I could get somebody else. Fucking try. 1 fucking week. See who's going to play your bells and your whistles and your drums and your crap. Every week I come in here 1 o'clock and I get the jingles and your shit ready. So just because I played the song one too many times, suck my dick, you prick.
You don't know this, but there's lovely music playing.
Is there really?
Yeah, it made it even funner.
I had no idea.
You know what's weird is I have
took
that
my
fantasy
headsets
all
off.
the time.
What?
Hold on a second.
No.
Oh, I thought that was rain falling on cobblestone.
Yeah, but I meant during his yelling.
Oh God, I just sweat up a storm. I
know.
want to go back to something we talked about to get a little civility. Don't be jealous of my microphone cubes.
You have a lot going on.
Well, you know what? A lot of it's just play. Like
but this is like effortful play. I like it.
Act as if, Pete.
That's what we do.
We were talking about smoking.
Yeah.
Daniel smokes.
He's one of the smokers.
Really?
You can't say that?
No, I'm kidding.
Cigarettes.
No, I'm kidding.
Daniel just gave me a sign. Like, who in your life doesn't know you're smoking? Your mom?
My mom listens to this podcast.
Does she?
Actually, my mom just got an iPhone this week.
Seriously?
Yeah, she did. And then she was like, "What? Show me some podcasts to download." Well, I'm very excited about it.
Oh. We talk about her pussy. Does she know
my
that?
My mom into the 21st
You
century.
talked about your mom's pussy?
No, I just
Todd used to date my mom.
Yeah, what would be the odds that she'd listen to this part right here and we talk about Daniel's mom's pussy? She's like, oh my God. You know what? I'll probably edit that out. I don't even like that. It's not even it's not funnier than it is vulgar. Maybe it is.
I don't know, man. Sometimes the vulgar places, it's just such a nice little spread. You know what I mean?
Smoking.
There's
What do you want to talk about smoking?
Well, you never smoked cigarettes? Oh, you say when you
No,
drink
I told you,
sometimes.
old drunk Pete likes smoking. But I hate smoking. I had one cigarette recently, like a week ago, and I'll regret it for days. Like, I'll be really mad at myself for a couple days.
Maybe you're not doing it right.
Well, I am shoving it right up my ass. Is that correct?
No, that's wrong.
Is that wrong?
Oh, no.
Mid end right up.
No.
And then I go, Marlboro.
Oh, my God, Pete.
Everyone
you
do
really...
the bit where you say that, and then we mutter in the background. Watch this. Say I shove it up my ass again.
Well, I shoved the cigarette right up my ass.
You don't shove it up your ass. No, I don't think he thinks he shoves it up his ass. No, you don't.
Who taught you how to smoke?
Who taught him how to smoke? Who shoved a cigarette up your ass? I don't think he understands. No, Pete thinks he shoves
horrible.
a cigarette up his ass.
That is just
No, you
wrong.
don't shove a cigarette
No wonder
up
he's
your
not
ass.
enjoying
Katie,
it.
he thinks he shoves it up his... No, you don't do that.
Good chuffa.
Yeah.
Good chuffa.
You have a good name for a lot of things.
Neologisms, we call that.
What do you call them?
Well, Shakespeare did. Neologisms.
Well, you know how that started? Everybody loves to hear that. Like, so when I would have a dinner and people would bring something, my friend, I think Gina started that. Like, someone would go, hey, everybody, Andrea bought the coffee cake. And we'd all go, oh, the coffee cake. Oh, it's really good. Oh, it's delicious. I didn't know she was a culinary artist. Oh, coffee
That
cake.
took a lot of effort.
Coffee cake. Yeah, it's really good.
It's the flavor I like anyway.
And then it would be to the point where we try to, someone didn't get the bit done to them, and all they brought, well, I remember with my one friend Brian, all he brought was the ice. He goes, I brought the ice. And we're like, oh, the ice. You gotta have the ice. I don't like the chopped ice. I like the big cubes.
You get
the
aluminum
ice.
can.
I guess it's pure ice. I think it's like they take puree
Do they
water.
puree the water?
Oh, I guess so. This is not from the supermarket.
Premium ice.
I don't mean to do this
That'd
to
be
you.
a great rap name, Premium Ice.
Premium ice.
I'd love to be Premium Ice on the streets.
You want to go back to the drums? No.
No.
I hate to do this, but we do have to take a. We go live to Jeannie Mose for stories, so we'll take a break. We'll be right back. Jeannie Mose with an interesting story today.
For the cat copter,
these
a
are real stories.
remote-controlled helicopter made out of a dead cat. No wonder Jaws dropped.
I think they should let the cat rest. That's crazy.
But the cat's owner, Dutch artist Bart Janssen, considers this a tribute.
I really love this cat, and for me, this is a way to actually make him
eternal.
His name was Orville. He and his brother Wilbur were named after the Wright brothers. So when Orville got hit by a car last year, Janssen turned him into art to be exhibited in a Dutch museum.
Since he was already named after a famous aviator, well, it became clear that he just needed to fly.
It's probably like about the scariest thing I've probably ever seen in my life.
Janssen had Orville taxidermied and put on an ultra-lightweight casing. Half cat, half
Can I tell you, pause it out.
machine, Janssen calls it.
I get tired of these stories by this point. The first part is, matter of fact, let's listen to it again and see if, without even saying any words, if we can get the inclination of like play the opening again. Like she has this one
lift off for the cat copter, a remote-controlled helicopter made out of a dead cat.
That's what she does every story. She'll be like, people use toothpaste to brush their teeth. But to fix a flat? There's always this confusion of like where everything. Anyway, but
this is on CNN, right?
Yeah, she has these light stories.
Is this real?
Yeah, they're all real.
Do we have any 100% real?
I just thought that was well produced.
No, play another like
well
to
produced
prove,
farce.
Play another one to prove like their beginnings are all the same.
What happened to this baby squirrel may drive animals?
CNN.
Hold on, play it again. Ready? Here's another story she does.
What happened to this baby squirrel may drive animal lovers nuts.
Oh, we can do better than that.
Yeah, they were pepper spraying a wild squirrel.
A man in
Are you
Studio
tired of
City.
napping using a cap or a sleeve to block out the light?
The snazzy way to sleep. Oh, yeah. All right. Do you, go ahead.
No.
You know, she probably went to journalism school, and she probably grew up, watching
people
Edward
going to
Murrow.
journalism school, but come and do pithy pieces instead.
That's what they're all like. Hey, you like to do pithy?
I'm 50 years old, and I'm still covering cat stories in the middle of nowhere.
Journalism?
Can you believe it?
$100,000 in journalism, and now I'm doing pithy pieces?
I did some shows in Arizona, and I did some local news, which is not normal. I did like three different local news morning shows, and it was raining, and it never rains in Arizona. So I had to watch these poor motherfuckers watching the rain, and it was like a huge story, and they have to talk over live footage, and it was all just like, it is continuing to rain right now. We're looking at 3rd and Broadway. It is not dry. It is clearly water falling from the air.
Hold on,
from
Pete.
the air.
How long could you do that? Because I know what you're talking. If you want to try doing it right now, try to do it, but not over the top. But they send you out there. It's your first day.
Yeah, do it for real.
And it's raining. Do you have any rain? Yeah. Okay, and you have to go out there, and basically you have to talk about the rain. Maybe talk about like, you have to make up shit. It's not all. It's traffic and what's going on.
Sure.
Okay, so give them a little rain, and I'll throw to you.
Am I new? Can I be new?
Yeah, you can be new. Absolutely. I would prefer new. New's funny.
Can I please be new?
Okay, ready? Should I throw to you?
Yeah, please throw to
Can
me.
I be new? No, I'll be doing it for a long time.
Okay. You're my hero in my backstory.
Oh, hold on. Let me give a good last line.
The Todd Glass Show. Voted #1 by the Podcasters Association of America.
So that was a sad story out there, and it was good to see a lot of people rally together and do a good thing in the Delaware Valley County. We now throw over to Pete Holmes with the weather outside. It is certainly not looking good out there, Pete.
Yep, that's right, Todd. As you can see, most commuters faced an unwelcome surprise this morning, expecting Arizona sunshine, and only to find precipitation reaching the dew point of 100%, Todd. That indeed means that it is raining quite hard, sporadically, and then stopping, and then beginning, and then stopping.
Now, you only hear this in your earphones.
We're having trouble with our base camp, so we're going to keep you going for about another 3 minutes out there, Pete.
We're standing at the intersection of Bloomfield and Route 3. You can see behind me the stream, like a water stream of traffic. Different levels on the windshield wipers. Some on what I would call 3. I don't know. Different cars have different. It's not the pause one. You know the one that's like a whoop whoop and then a pause. I like that one. Because I don't like when it's doing it too much. This is me personally. I don't like when it's too much because it makes the sound. And that distracts me. You can see some motorists have their headlights on, which is, I believe, the law here in Scottsdale. And some motorists are choosing to, what I'm going to call, freestyle it.
Hold on. What were you going to do? I almost feel bad for the guy.
Wait, can we do the bit where the DJ has to talk until the words start, and then you go first, and then Pete will go?
You think so? Is that all right?
I know. I think I know what you mean already.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay, Todd, you go first, and then we'll go with Pete.
Okay, and then guess what we're going to do? I like to tease things up in the. By the way, did you know about our podcast? Did you know that? Yeah, that's right. No, that's the truth. You can't lie.
The Todd Glass Show, the #1 podcast listened to in other countries by people who are smarter and hipper than us. So it must be a better podcast.
All righty. Our guest today is Mr. Pete Holmes, and we are happy to have him here. I go old school. So this is the guy that talks into
I just
the
thought I was on Never
Todd,
Not
you
Funny.
go first.
Is that the old, very
Pardo?
Jimmy Pardo? Okay,
you go first, and then Pete will go.
I go to the traditional 8:45, 8:45 whenever I have to do a DJ. I don't know why that's okay. Go ahead. 8:45, 8:45. We got some good stuff coming up here later today. If you'd like to help out a good cause, go on down to Scotty's Pizza Parlor. We'll be down there, me and the whole team. You'll get to meet all of us. We'll sign some autographs. We got a lot going on down there. We got free pizza. We got a lot going on, so you'll want to come down there and meet a lot of us. We'll be right back right after this with the morning team and Koopa Hoopy. We'll be right back. You're listening to KC 104, the station that plays all the hits. Oh, wait, is mine looped?
Yeah, where's the words?
That's okay. All right, forget it.
Forget it.
You know what we did? It's okay. This is the part about having a show you can be honest and in real time.
It's show business.
Mine's not supposed to be looped. Play mine. What mine's supposed to be.
I don't think that's the song.
Is it
we do a bit where there's a song that has a very long intro.
Okay, hold on.
Someone does it.
So we usually do it like this. That's okay. It's okay. Okay, so we usually do this, and then yours is looped, but you don't know it. So I do this. I'll do my version.
Oh, that would have been fun.
I know. Yeah, now we can't really do it. It's not even. Okay, here I have an idea. I'm a little all over the place.
No. Yes, that was it. That was it.
We don't have to do it anymore, though. We don't have to do it anymore. You do. I heard you do. I sound like Jay Leno. I heard you do. Who are you afraid not? Who are you?
We'll be right back with Interrupting with Leno.
Is there anybody you're not afraid to say that you don't like? Like me, I'm always on the air.
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
Who? Give me somebody.
I remember Kumail had that beef with John Mayer. Kumail's been my friend for a decade, and I just sided with Mayer. I was like, yeah, he's okay, because he's famous. I'm a huge pussy.
Oh, so I'm saying, is there anybody that you're not afraid? You're like, I don't like this person.
Oh, somebody that is fun for me to hate.
Yeah, and you're not afraid to. You're not. By the way, I won't pull it out of you because I respect it. There's some people that I'm afraid on the air to say that I don't like them. Is there anybody you're like, no, I'll say it.
Oh God!
Is that a weird question,
Katie? Do you know who I hate?
Who do you like better? Any of the talk show hosts?
You've never said anyone.
Somebody that
hate's a strong
that
word.
I just think is a piece of garbage.
Yeah, hate's a strong. You know what I mean by hate? Like you just don't like anything about their craft.
Yeah,
you're not making fun of their being or who they're. You don't wish them ill. You just wish they'd stop.
Joe Paterno.
You really took a stance on that one, Pete.
I just don't like the guy that fuck the guys or whatever.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, MJ.
Hey,
you could get in trouble for that one.
Okay, Pete, I got it for you. I got a good one for you. And keep in mind, this is just what we do.
By the way, with Michael Jackson, what's their big song? I Want You Back. You ever listen to that song and realize I'm not doing a bit?
No,
I'd be honest with you if I was doing a bit. I heard that song on the radio. Listen to me.
Hold on. Turn our mics off just for 1 second. Seriously.
They're off.
Are you between me and you? This is off the air.
This is completely not a bit.
It's not a bit?
Todd, if I came on your show and I was going to do a bit, I would tell you ahead of time.
What can I do?
Could you lead me into the Michael Jackson?
Come here.
What's up?
Somebody told me that sometimes you say you're not doing a bit and then you do a bit.
I used to do that.
And you don't do it anymore.
I did that on Pardo. And I did that on a live Marin, but I wouldn't do that.
How was Marin?
I don't know. I can't tell if he likes me.
Do you think he's a different person now?
Kind of. He looks like he would run like a swarthy fried chicken chain, doesn't he? Kind of like.
He's on right after us.
He is on right after us. I thought Mark got the nicest.
lead-in.
I thought Mark got a great compliment at the Montreal Comedy Festival, and I know for a fact this girl wasn't kidding. Totally serious. 100% positive. She goes, She goes, doesn't that look like if Mark Maron had a really good-looking brother? And I go, that's fucking Mark Maron.
Yeah.
She goes, no, it isn't. I go, it's Mark Maron. So I told him she said it, and he goes, yeah, I'll take that.
And he would take that. I at Montreal as well. It must have been the season for this type of compliments. I told Nikki Glazer, I saw her, Nikki, and I said, oh, I didn't think that was you. I saw you, and I thought, oh, that's a better-looking Nikki Glazer, which I meant as a compliment. Everybody's just looking at me like I shat.
No. Someone told me I look like a young Nick Thune.
Whoa.
You think
that's real?
No. Like I'm that self-fulfilling that I make my not only older Nick Thune, but younger Nick Thune.
Yeah.
They said I look like a Nick Thune if he had even better fashion sense.
You look like the guy that if Nick Thune was panning for gold in the 1800s, you're the man who bought the gold from him. We only see you briefly.
I like it.
Yeah.
If it involves,
you're wearing like a blacksmith kind of apron.
How long do you think Nick Thune would last in the gold rush in the 1800s?
Well, he'd have a beard and he'd be dirty, so he'd probably be fine.
He'd have to roll up his jeans anyway.
I want you back.
All right, listen. I'm being very serious about this.
We like Nick Thune, by the way. We're not making.
Of course we do.
I wish I could think of someone that I don't mind shitting on. They're my comedian friends who haven't done enough for you to enjoy it as well. I shit on them endlessly.
Well, you know what they say? They say that you shouldn't. I sort of understand this. I've talked about. Don't make fun of someone unless they're once they're at a certain level, they're open. It's free game.
I understand.
So what happens is now I find myself rooting for a comedian I don't like to get famous, so I can finally fucking say some shit about him.
Yes, I agree with that completely.
I always say it on the show to George Carlin. That means I'm being totally serious because I don't like swear to God. So to George Carlin just means I'm being serious. I never break that trust with the audience.
Sure.
I'm going to play a song for you. I know the answer now. I hope I can explain this right. Do you think back when this song was written,
you found out the answer for sure?
Yes, I found out the answer for real.
How?
The way the person wrote their email, it was 2 emails. One from Andrea. What's her last name? This is me every week.
Andrea Zucker. Nice reference.
You just took a stab at
90210 reference.
Andrea what?
Zucker.
I love that.
Or was it Zuckerberg?
Andrea Conlon. And just the initial A that was written in a way that you go, yeah, they did their research. I'm going to trust, It's not like people say, Bill Cosby
I can't wait to hear this.
Okay.
Andrea Longcon?
Yeah.
She moves in with you and 6 months later you have no money? Thank you, Katie. That's why
we'll take a break. We'll be right. No. So this song, I don't want to give it away. It's a song about. It's called "My Pussy." Now, here's the thing.
I knew. My guess was "My Ding-a-ling."
No.
I want you to play with my ding-a-ling.
Don't we have it? No. Andy Kindler wrote that.
Yeah.
If it was Andy Kindler, it would be, I want you to play with my ding-a-something.
Is it wrong that I don't want my ding-a-ling out in public?
Yeah.
I'm doing
something
James
to that effect.
He gives us one more to do. In that case, we got this.
I can't believe we have this. No one should have this ready that quick. Go on, keep playing it. No, that's okay. Let it breathe. You don't interrupt the ding-a-ling song.
Well, these kids know what they're doing.
When he wrote... Okay.
It's weird mixing little girls in this song.
It's a little weird. I agree.
Let's get the children to sing the scrotum song. Juggle your nuts. Come on, little girls.
By the way, when Chuck Berry sang this, he did know it was a double entendre.
Okay.
So I'm trying to figure out, and I know the answer. This song is about a pussy. Back then, did pussy yet mean the vagina?
Right.
Also the cat? Or was it just now it seems so silly? Almost like when you hear the word gay used in an old song.
Sam Cooke, there's a place down New York Way where the people are so gay.
Right.
Twisting the night away, Todd. Twisting the night away. Please
give him some echo.
Please don't interrupt when I'm quoting Sam Cooke.
I'm sorry.
There's a place down New York Way. Can I get on the drums? Where the people are so gay.
Twisting the
There's
night
something else.
away.
Man, you should eat some hay. I think that's it. Because you're a horse named Steve. I can't forget a lyric. Once I hear
feel like you're taking some liberties with it.
You're a horse named Steve. You ride around chewing cud.
You're a loose cannon.
Because you're also a cow.
What if
you're a cow
on
horse?
your show, no one tells you when you're wrong? So then if you come on to other people's shows, you have these misinformed ideas. And you're like, no, that's in the song.
That was horse named Steve.
Listen up, everybody. So this song, here's the question. I want to repeat it again. First of all, let me just take a second, everybody. Stop. what we have to be out of here at 7:30 sharp. What time is it right now?
I would be better like
7:15.
Yeah.
What time is it right now?
6:33.
Okay. Give me a little sign when it's 7.
Yeah.
Hey, I have a question before we roll in.
All right, everyone.
The song.
This
we
is
are
what-
positive that this is an old song. This is not a recreation of a song.
Positive. The question is, what?
Oh,
Katie?
nothing.
Yeah. The question is whether. And by the way, this might be one of those shows. I'm kidding. I'm not kidding. People might go, well, maybe Todd did need to shush a little bit. You know.
You mean me?
No. Just because it was like a lot of
Daniel Kinno is shaking his head. Yes.
Daniel Kinno adores you. He won't admit it.
Every day, Daniel Kinno.
He wanted to be here so bad when you were here. I'm going to embarrass him. And he has to get up at 6 in the morning. He goes, no. Pete Holmes, yes, I want to do it. So there you go.
What a special time
Why don't
for
you
us.
take a time and give this man the respect that he deserves? I'm talking to Daniel about you.
Oh, I see.
I'm not. I'm just talking.
Horse named
All right,
Steve.
All right, everybody, now listen. This is not. There's a time not to joke around. Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah.
Are you happy?
No, I was sitting here and I was like, look, I'm being quiet.
I felt bad that you thought I wanted to.
No.
You're so aware of your own moment of quiet.
I know. Even that I'm impressed with. I was like, look at me. When I get a note, I do
You're
it.
not talking.
I'll do Horse Named Steve. I'll play the drums, and I'll sit here quietly. I'm here to play. I am here to play ball. Make the girls sing about nuts. Okay. I get that a lot when I do a podcast. I end up talking a lot.
Let me tell you something. There's nothing more. I would so much rather have someone do that.
Sure.
Than I get. I'm going to be honest with you. Like
Throw some names under the bus.
No, to George Carlin. There have been some people that I've been surprised that I got nervous halfway through because the show's very silly, and I get a little nervous, and I was like, I got nothing. I would much rather you come in here like you are,
Don't
and then
worry.
there's everything's
that
fine.
Surge of adrenaline, you just feel like a goose walked over your grave, and you're just like, you look at a paper, and I'm like, I've asked them everything I care about.
Right.
There have been episodes where we just go, how was high school for you? Just like
Right.
trying for anything. So
I'm fine.
I'm glad we share the same philosophy.
Yes, and also off the air, I asked you 3 questions, and I'm like, would you do this? You're like, yeah.
Yeah,
Would
that's
you
true.
do that? Sure.
Yeah. You know
Okay.
why?
Why?
Because why fucking not, Todd?
Right. Hold on. Let me take a sip of my drink.
That's a rum-based drink, and by that I mean it's rum.
Okay.
So here's the Pussy song. It sounds so immature, but it's not. It's very mature. So was this song back then?
It's a mature pussy?
It's a mature pussy. The question is
Easier to get in, harder to get out. Sorry.
Thank you. Why don't we have...
Daniel Kinno's mother's pussy is mature.
Hey, come on. That's his ex-girlfriend. That's not nice.
Oh, you guys were like roommates. You both spent some time in that apartment.
I'm growing increasingly uncomfortable with this topic.
So I sing you to sleep.
This is his dad.
After the loving with a song I just
All right,
wrote.
come on. This is ridiculous.
You can't tell listening, but he's
Kind
actually inside my mother at that moment.
You know what, guys? Okay.
So I sing you to sleep.
Okay, stop. Come on. We're
This
getting carried
podcast-
away here. This is not all fun.
We got blue here.
Who?
We got
was it
we got
too
really
blue?
blue.
No. Everything's funny.
Maybe
Blake
it's because
Wexler-
it's my mom.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like you can be, but Blake Wexler says, "Well, how about the joke about my mom?" I think it's funny because it's so absurd. Of course, it's funny. He goes, "My mom." He called me one day. The audience has heard this 3 times, but they're going to hear it a 4th. But I want to relax you that nothing is too blue if well, you know what I mean. He said that my mom had a free pussy sign over her house and it blew over during the Philadelphia storms, and that she called him to hang it back up. He calls me and leaves this message. He was very mature the way he left it. He goes, "Todd, I went over there, I rehung her free pussy sign." She goes, and she gave me a check for $3 to hang it back up, and it bounced. And he wanted to know if I could give him the $3. And then the next day he goes, "Todd, I hope I didn't cross the line." I go, "Blake, of course not.
That's so
you know
funny.
my mom is nice and sweet, and then the fact that she would have a free pussy sign, and that she would call you out of all people."
Hello, Blake. It's Todd's mother. Listen, I don't know if you've been down to Micklett's Drive, but I have the free pussy sign over my house. And it fell down. And I was wondering if you could come hang it back up, and I'll give you a check that'll bounce for $3.
That's right. Okay, so here's the song. I'm going to set it up again. Was this just innocent, like the song you were just saying with the word gay just meant happy, or even back then was it a double? Did they know what they were doing? I think it's a good question. As silly as it is,
Yep.
I'm really curious if you can guess right.
I'm interested.
Here we go.
The best I've ever seen is Michael's pussy.
Pause it. I know this seems crazy, but to George Carlin, this is a real song. That's not the question. You don't ever have to, during the song, start thinking the wrong thing. Like, was this done 2 years ago?
Yeah.
No, this absolutely, to George Carlin, was a song done back in the 30s. But the question was, did vagina mean pussy then? As like a cat. Did it have the double entendre then? Okay, here we go. What if you just walked out right now?
It's not a dirty solo.
No.
I feel like I just walked into Epcot in like a saloon.
Hey, how you doing there, Johnny? Oh, Jesus. Sorry, everybody. It's
My girl's
okay.
pussy. It's kind of hairy and sweet. I put in my big hard meat. It's a vagina is what I'm trying to say. Put it in any day. It's a vagina that I'm singing about, not a cat, don't make a mistake. I'm talking about my girl's vulva and her labia, the clitoris.
You're the opening act. And then here comes the set.
That I like to fence, and every evening we get this. I stalk it every chance I get. It's Michael's pussy. Seldom plays, never burns, and I love both it burns. But I don't mind because it's hers. It's Michael's pussy. So often he goes out at night and returns a break of dawn, break of dawn. No matter what the weather's like, it's always dry and warm. I bring tidbits that is love.
Pause this.
It's always
This is a different version.
It's always dry
Is
and
this
warm.
like the middle of the song?
It's like, yeah, that's what it's been cued to.
Why hasn't this been sampled yet?
Okay, but you heard
that in
it.
mind,
You
his
heard it.
girlfriend-
I heard it.
By the way, I apologize to our listeners that for some reason when we heard it the first week, it was very hard to understand, but you still
Yeah.
understood. My girl's pussy goes out at night. It's always warm. My girl's pussy goes out all night, but it comes home in the morning.
And it's dry.
It's
I think
it's
dry.
right.
Yeah.
So was that back then? Was it all innocent and it was purely about a cat?
1930 what?
I don't. 1930.
Does the year in the 30s really matter that much?
Yeah, a little bit.
Is it late 30s or early 30s?
Well, I mean, in 1938, Dewey McGobb came out with his hit "Twat Smasher." So, Dewey McGobb smashing the twat, talking
And
about
that changed everything.
Yeah.
Hold on. Don't mean to be disrespectful, but we got to do it.
The Todd Glass Show. Voted #1 by the Podcasters Association of America.
Okay. Honestly, I swear to God, I really do. To George Carlin, what do you think?
I think absolutely it's not a double entendre.
So you wait. So am I? How do I understand?
I'm saying he's singing a song about his girlfriend's cat.
No,
he isn't.
That even back then, that slang has been around for a long time, which I sort of leaned towards because I thought it's just too many double entendres.
Yeah.
Maybe back then it wasn't as popular, and you had to be hip to the language.
Yeah.
And that's why that song was...
Like, if we were making a movie about that song, would pan to the crowd, and there'd be, like, a nice woman enjoying the song, and then, like, a scallywag would whisper to her, and she'd go, and no longer enjoy it. I think that's what we're talking about right now.
I don't mean to be disrespectful. Pete Holmes is our guest, and we'll be right back. We're after one of our sponsors right here.
Are you tired of taking your dog for a walk and picking up after their mess? Are you tired of using grocery bags or products that are heavy and not useful? It can get very messy when your pet goes in the house or on the sidewalk or even your neighbor's lawn. We have the answer for you. Introducing Poo Trap, an amazing new innovation that eliminates the need of picking up after your dog. Poo Trap is a unique new product that fits any size dog without any hassles, and your pets will love it too. It's easy to install on your dog and makes your walking experience fun.
This is real.
Walking your dog just got easier with a Poo Trap.
I'm picturing like a little sack hanging off.
Poo Trap.
Pause it. You hang a bag under your dog's ass.
Like a little dog hobo.
That was my idea.
Like the horses you see in Central Park.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's what he was riding one of those, and he was like, I was gonna propose, but instead, to the patent office. It's fun being funny.
You hear
Where
the
would you like to go now, sir? To the patent office. How much? How much to go uptown?
My girl's
All I'm
labia.
picturing is like somebody buying that for the little chihuahua, and the poor thing has to drag the bag down the street.
Hold on. Play the galloping horse music, and you get ready to get. Why are we? I'll be the woman in this.
Okay,
honey. Why are we? What? This is so sweet.
I know. I just wanted to take you to Central Park because.
Well, by the way, this is the quickest.
This is a horse running across. across the room.
Can you imagine you're trying to take in the sight, but the horse is going so quick? You're like, look, that's the Empire? Oh, I guess it's not. I thought it was.
To the patent office.
Honey, I just always wanted to ask you, to the patent office. I've got an idea for dog poop.
Wait a minute.
All right, listen. Hold on. There's somebody on the phone for you, and I don't know how they got patched through.
Oh.
Remember, for this bit, you act like you are tired of them calling you. You are genuinely. This is an acting role. You're not playing it silly. You're fucking tired of this shit.
It's hard for me to do that because I want to be liked so badly. So,
do you want to try it?
Even your character, I want them to like me.
Hello, is this, I like
Any phone effect is fine for the bit. We don't care if it makes sense.
Hello, is this Pete Holmes?
I didn't even say hello.
Oh, go ahead, say it.
I'll ring again. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You're calling from an old school landline. There's a dial tone.
Come on now, let's have fun.
One ring. I'm a one ring guy. Don't disrespect me.
Okay, go ahead.
Hello.
Hello,
is this Pete Holmes?
Yes.
Yeah, Pete, how you doing? I'm calling over here from the rotisserie chicken. You bought a rotisserie chicken oven that was worth, you basically saved $38. You said you were going to tell 5 friends. Did you tell anybody? Because I called you last week and you said you did.
You did call me, and listen, you can't keep calling here.
Hey, listen.
No. Hold on one second. Hold on one fucking second. Seriously, Jesus Christ. Do you have any fucking idea how hard it is for me to take these calls? I wanted to buy a fucking rotisserie because... Are you... Hey!
You're gonna lose, you piece of fucking shit.
You shut up! I did what I fucking said I did! I gave it to 5 fucking people!
You didn't fucking...
I fucking told...
Shut the fuck
you
up!
Shut up!
You fucking piece of shit! You didn't fucking tell anybody, and you listen to me.
I swear to God, I'm gonna call the Better Business Bureau! I'm recording this, you fucking shit!
I'm recording
you fucking shit! I'm gonna stick a rotisserie up your fucking throat!
Listen
you understand? You're gonna be buttery and done in 45 minutes!
Hold on. You gotta let me talk if I'm gonna fucking let you talk.
Okay, fine.
You bought the rotisserie chicken. If you want to send us $38, the difference, you said you were gonna tell 5 people. Who the fuck?
I did!
Who?
It's an honor system! Don't engage in a verbal honor system if you want fucking paperwork! You want paperwork? Say it's a paperwork system! Make me fill it out before you give me the 38! I told 5 fucking people!
Who? Name one.
I'm fucking Mother Irina!
And she has one?
She didn't want one, but I told her!
I'm gonna call her on the other line.
You fucking son of a fuck! You son of a fuck!
Yeah, that's right. We're gonna call your mother right now.
She's on the East Coast. This is late.
I heard she sounds like a man to make this bit work.
Hello?
Yes, is this Pete Holmes, Mrs. Holmes?
Mom, please hang up.
Pete?
Yeah, Pete, did
What's
your mom...
going on
Hold
here?
on, you shut the fuck up, Pete.
My mother's on the line.
I know. Did your son tell you about a rotisserie chicken oven?
Mom, remember when we talked last week and I called you on Sunday?
Okay, you're baiting. You're leading the witness, as they say.
You know what?
Shut the fuck up, you little fucking half-baked piece of shit. You know how much...
Oh my God.
Listen to me, and then I'll let you talk.
It's funny, a fucking half-baked piece of shit from a goddamn piece of shit rotisserie company. I almost got salmonella eating pig shit fucking chicken. Do you understand? I almost killed a small boy I welcomed in from the streets.
I listened to your fucking podcast, and and maybe there you get to hold court. But when I'm calling you...
Wait, you listen to podcasts?
Yeah, I listen to fucking podcasts.
When you're not calling people to make sure they told 5 fucking... Sorry, Mom. 5...
It's not a fucking joke. You save fucking money. If you want to fucking send us our $38...
You know what?
Shut the fuck up.
You fucking come to my house. You come to my house and take a fucking rotisserie. I'm going to light you on fire.
I will fucking fist fuck you.
Fucking come and fist fuck me because that's what I'm into, you fuck. I'm German.
Hold on.
Well, Pete, it sounds like you're doing great. Thanks for calling.
Thanks, Mom. I'm on Conan 2 months from now, and I'm going to give this fuck a milk enema. Do you understand? Have you ever been threatened with a milk enema?
You don't scare me.
I watch German pornography for
good.
ideas.
Whoop-de fucking do.
Yeah.
Did you tell anybody about the rotisserie chicken?
You know what? That's not part of the deal. If it said you have to tell 5 people and then tell one more person one more thing, that's 10 things.
Give us
I have to tell 5 people and then tell one guy 5 names? That's 10 things. Give me $76. You owe me $76? The fucking rotisserie was $54. That means you owe me money and I keep the chicken.
Hold on.
Fuck.
As Phil Donahue once said to Bill O'Reilly, loud doesn't make you right. So I'm going to calm down with my voice. You calm down with your voice. I have a job.
I have a job, too.
You're supposed to tell people. 5 people. I might have said 10. I was upset. You got to help me here, Pete.
Yep.
did you tell anybody about a rotisserie chicken oven? Be honest with me here. I can only help you if you help me help you. I got guys breathing down my neck. I'm working here in the corporate office. They're asking me, they don't see anybody because when the people call in that you suggested, you're supposed to give them a code number, the code number that was on the box of your rotisserie chicken oven. We've got no code. It's okay. Maybe you got busy. I'm just saying send us the $38.
You can have that $38 when you choke on it in a chicken I cook for you at your mother's funeral.
How dare you?
And
Pete, that is not how we raised you.
Oh, your mother's still on the line. All right. Guess what, everybody?
With the bailouts.
Bailout.
That's how you get out of a bid. Okay, Pete.
Oh my God,
we were
Pete,
told
Pete,
you
Pete,
do a.
Pete, hold on. We gotta love that moment. That you were fucking great. I loved it. You played it so fucking great. That's how I imagined it when I thought about it this afternoon. Like, you were going to win, and I was going to win, and it's just fucking beautiful. You know what I love? When it all calmed down and I thought you were going to give in, you go, you motherfucker. That's when I knew that I had to end it. I think I wore you down.
You did wear me down. I was seriously considering saying that
No.
I didn't tell 5 people.
But you didn't. Do it again the way you did it. You go, listen.
You can have the $38.
Thank you.
When you choke on it in a rotisserie chicken
motherfucker
that I cook for you at your mother's
And
funeral.
how dare you, even in a bit, say that you got salmonella from one of my... Even in the bit.
And I killed a young boy that I invited in off the streets because when orphans picture meals, it's always a rotisserie chicken and bowls of salad. That boy's dead now.
Daniel, what do you got?
Mark Wahlberg? You do a Mark Wahlberg?
I do a Mark Wahlberg. But how you doing, Todd? You want to fucking get on a plane? I'll stop 9/11.
Hold on. Can I call Mark Wahlberg on the phone?
Yeah. Johnny, what's going on?
Hey, Mark, how you doing? It's Todd.
Hey, how's it going, man?
You know what? I want you to come over here and use the phone voice because it's going to even sound more
Oh, you
like
want me to be Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah, hold on. Give me your... Hold on, sorry. Show business.
Hold on, I'm so sorry. Okay, I totally apologize to everybody. That's maddening, that type of noise. So we just made a clean edit. Me and Pete just switched microphones so you could have the phone mic. So I'm going to call you as okay, let me dial. Can I get random phone sounds so this bit sounds real? Doesn't have to make sense. I'm calling Mark Wahlberg on the phone. I heard he listens to the show, and someone gave me his number.
Hello?
Hey, Mark?
Yeah, who's this?
It's Todd Glass.
Hey, Todd, how's it going? It's me, Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, my God, it is
It's so
you.
nice to talk to you. How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, you see Ted? Did you see Ted yet?
That's what he is.
I'm in that movie with Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah,
I
I
do
love-
like a comedy. I do like a comedy with Seth MacFarlane.
I love that movie.
You know, a lot of people think I'm just like a big dick and like a six-pack abs, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think...
And then I was in that piece of shit M. Night Shyamalan movie. It wasn't my fucking idea to have the plans to be the villain. M. Night Shyamalan was like, it's the plans. I'm like, fuck you.
Hey, I
Do you understand? I was in fucking Boogie Nights. I was in I Heart Huckabees. I Heart Huckabees. I don't heart fucking trees being the culprit.
Listen.
Yeah, I know the word culprit. They didn't ask me to be in the New Kids, but they, guess who got the fucking Funky Bunch revenge? Fucking suck a dick, Don. Fucking suck a dick. I'm a big shining star now.
Mark.
You were in the movie Ransom. And I'm in every other movie.
Mark.
I'm the movie star. You must be the other guy.
Hey, I wanted to know if you could...
That's from The Departed.
I know.
That was from The Departed.
I
blinded a Korean man. It's true, I went to jail for like 2 weeks. Then they said, hey, you know the fucking New Kids? Yeah, bail. Beat it.
I heard you listen to my podcast.
I love your show. There's no show I like better than the Todd Glass show.
No, this is really to swear to God,
I swear
everybody.
to God.
This is
Swear to
Mark
God.
Wahlberg.
I download What
I'm
the
a
Fuck
little
with Mark Maron just to delete it. I downloaded just to delete it.
And what about my show?
I love your show. I listen to it. You know how you can speed up some fucking audiobooks?
Yeah.
I slow yours down.
Oh,
to
my
savor
God.
it. I slow it down so it takes longer.
Mark, I got to tell you the truth. I'm a little bit starstruck. I don't get starstruck.
Well, imagine if you were looking at my abs as they sucked in with each inhale.
I'm going to tell you, I don't get starstruck, but I get talent struck, and I'm a big fan of yours.
Oh, thanks.
And I admire
Did you
the way
see Ted? That was a comedy. I'm very diverse.
I did see Ted.
Oh,
I
yeah,
loved
yeah.
it. I loved
It
it.
was me acting with a bear. You know how fucking hard that is?
Can I ask you a question? When you were doing that movie, no bullshit.
Was it hard acting with a bear? Fuck yes.
Well,
The answer is yes.
did you know it was going to be such a great movie?
Do you need Celtics tickets? I can get you Celtics tickets. Me and Dawn have ringside.
Well, I call
it ringside because it's a fight.
I love it. I love that I'm talking to you. Do you...
Be honest. You're picturing me on a bed, like a canopy bed with silk sheets. Is that real?
Well, not really.
You should be, because that's real.
Are you still in pretty good shape?
I am always in really good shape.
I don't know why I'm asking. Like, he's going to really... It's really...
Did you see the fighter?
Did I see what?
The fighter.
Yes, I saw the
fucking fighter. Open up your fucking ears.
No, I
get real testy. I blinded an Asian dude.
I see a lot of your moves. What did you say?
I said I blinded an Asian dude.
How did that happen?
That's real. Google it.
I didn't see the movie, to be honest.
No, it wasn't in the fighter. It was in real life.
Oh.
But in the fighter, you know when I do those pull-ups?
Yes.
I grab a bar, and I do some pull-ups. I'm like, hey, Christian Bale, stop doing fucking crack and be a fighter with me. That was improvised.
Could you do me a favor? Could you give a... You're on my show right now, the Todd Glass Show. Could you do a drop for us? Like,
Holy shit. Yeah.
This is Mark Wahlberg. I love the Todd Glass Show.
Hey, how's it going? It's me, Mark Wahlberg. You're listening to the Todd Glass Show. It's like the best fucking show. It's better than the movie Fighter. Just kidding.
All right, there we go. It's time to switch mics again.
Okay, goodbye.
Pete, what is that story?
Hold on.
With the bailouts.
Oh my God.
By the way, I never let anybody
lean over the table like that.
No, I never let anybody use my microphone. It's quite an honor.
Pete, what's that story?
Oh, you know what's funny is I mentioned Mark Wahlberg being a little bit of a riffraff, and then a lot of my podcast fans emailed in and wrote in and saying that he blinded an Asian guy in a bar fight.
Is that true?
I'm telling you exactly what I know.
I don't know if that's true or not. Hey, Mikey, I made you a little... You know, everybody on the show gets their jingle eventually, and Mikey's been doing visuals for this show for a long time. So, Mikey?
Mikey LaRue, thank you for all the visuals.
All right. Well, listen, here's what we're going to do.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Me too?
Yeah. How many pounds of sugar do you think an average American consumes in 1 year?
You asked me this the other day, and I said, save it for the podcast, so you remembered. I'm going to say, how many pounds in a year?
Like pounds of sugar. And I'm not talking about sugar that you're supposed to get from fruit.
Refined sugar.
Yeah, just...
you know what to do? It's part of my... Move over here a little so that cord's not pulling. So there we go.
Okay.
Take a guess.
Is that crazy?
No, that's just your way of controlling the universe and anxiety you feel on a deep level.
That is not true at all. That is not true at all. Edit that out.
That was masterful.
Thank you.
That was another crossbow shot during the chess game.
So how many pounds of sugar? You don't mean just sugar you put in your coffee. Sugar that might be in your food, everything.
Corn fruit syrup, all of that.
I actually like this because I want to come... Okay, so how many pounds a year?
I have a good one after this.
I'm going to say half a pound a day. So that's pound.
Are you insane?
Is that too much?
It's 365 days in a year. You're talking about over 700 pounds of sugar.
This is a clue. That's a clue. So it's not 700.
Thank you.
Oh, fuck.
Like
you're the worst game show host in the world.
like we wouldn't have believed that.
Somebody takes a bad guess and goes, what are you, stupid?
Everyone knows how this game goes. I say 16 and you go 412.
Right.
So I applaud you, Todd. Well done.
Okay, I'm going to say...
go ahead.
250 pounds a year.
Well, obviously, it's in that ballpark.
Thank you. Because you were so like, what?
Yeah.
No, it's not that. What do you think?
Don't try to trick us now with your poker face.
125.
He's right. He's close.
He's close.
I knew it.
Yeah.
115.
115?
Pounds of sugar.
But let's be clear, I was off by 10, not 25. So,
thank you.
Everybody. How many cows are in a hamburger that you get at like McDonald's? How many cows?
How many cows?
Wait, do you know the real answer?
I know
to
the
this?
answer. How many cows?
Hold on. What do you mean? How many cows?
How many? How
it's
much
ground beef, Todd. So
meat from different cows.
It's a
how many
synergy
different cows?
of different cows.
I thought you meant I thought not even one cow. How big's the hamburger?
Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Yeah. It wouldn't be enough to make a cow.
Oh, that is a great question.
How many different cows' DNA is in a single cheeseburger?
Oh, is it like 10?
Good question.
I'm gonna guess 200.
Okay, we'll find out the answer right when we come back.
People are already listening.
So I sing you to sleep after the loving.
I love that somebody sent that in and that's their dad, and then they're going to be like, Okay, so
I fall for that every time. I'm like, why are we taking a commercial break?
can I tell you the truth? I know. Can I re-guess?
Yeah, please.
But I know it's not fair because by the look on your face, I know
I tried
was,
to give you nothing.
Well, you gave me a little bit.
I'm
going to say that
an
it's
acting class.
I was the same guy that did the rotisserie riff.
Oh, that's true.
I'm going to say
You rescind immediately. He's got a point. You said
God,
10?
I may as well just go for it. I'm going to say 50 cows.
Thousands.
Shut the fuck up.
Thousands.
No, are you listening?
Fast Food Nation. Thousands.
Did you hear what I just said?
I heard you say shut the fuck up, and that request got denied and sent back to you.
It's always funny to say shut the fuck up. No.
It's Fast Food
Thousands?
Nation. Thousands. That's why if Mad Cow breaks out, because one cow has Mad Cow, it's really hard to trace it back because you can't find that cow. It's insane, man.
Let me ask you a question.
That's
How
why
much difference do you think? Okay, is everything okay? How much difference do you think is from the? Now I know if you go to Whole Foods, I don't defy that you can go get healthy meat raised on a farm. So that again, I'm not one. Oh, it's all the same. I know all meat is not the same. I get it. You can go get a healthy piece of meat, spend a little bit more money. But how much difference do you think is in the hamburger from McDonald's versus the hamburger at the Cheesecake Factory?
Great question. Very
Can
little.
I guess the answer?
Very little.
I don't think that's what I was going to say.
It's very little. I would say so too.
I think there's. Here's my
It's
example.
all pink sludge. You know that sort. You know what pink sludge?
Are you a vegetarian?
No, man. I had a fucking burger on the way here. I didn't. I hate my own views on food. So let's skip that. Go ahead. They're so annoying. You ever talk and you're like, ugh, I'm annoying myself. I wouldn't eat at McDonald's. Let's say that.
I don't want to, but sometimes I do, only because I have to.
What does that mean?
Well, my parents, embarrassingly enough, my dad has passed away, but my mom got handed down. They don't own
franchise?
McDonald's. They're so they own 16 McDonald's franchises. No, they don't. But
You had him. You fucking had him.
I'm the most gullible person.
No,
you'd
you're
meet.
not. No, you're not. Let me tell you something. One time I used to trick Paul F. Tompkins.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Jesus, I get legal letters. And let's make it. I think I earned the right to tease Paul Tompkins because I fucking love him.
Sure.
I love his silliness. I love his seriousness. I love everything about him.
The insult is not saying the joke. That's what I say.
Right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
No, thank you.
Todd?
No, thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
I owe you one more.
I'm not even being silly now. Thank you. I'm not going to let you end. I want to end with thanking you.
I understand, but you're welcome.
Thank you. Seriously, and I thank you. By the way, I've learned repetition here gets old, but at home, it could always do it 10 times longer.
I say that all the time. If I do a joke that bombs on a podcast, I'm like, 50,000 people just laughed at that.
When you listen,
there's a percentage of them.
Right. Because someone is doing it right for it. 50,000?
Yeah. Well...
All right, so it's 7:02.
Can we laugh again at my riff about Mark Wahlberg downloading WTF just to delete it?
Say it again.
I download...
Paul, hold your nose so it sounds like a phone.
I don't know if I could do it this way.
Oh, you're right.
Oh.
Yeah, it's got to be open.
Okay, here's what I'd like to do. It's a weird way to wrap it up. But
Did you see Ted?
I'm going to... Did you see Ted?
Hey,
Did you see Ted?
You just got to go high.
Go ahead, try it.
First, you got to fucking do a Boston accent. Burglar.
No, I sound more like, hey, burger.
Burglar.
Can you do it? Burglar. Can you do it?
I can't do it.
Burglar.
You're not even going to fucking try.
I'm going to fucking try.
You're trying.
I'm fucking trying.
It's a little... Your throat is closed in the back.
Oh, I got to leave it open?
Yeah, leave it open.
Open at the end.
Yeah, wow.
I could slip into Colin Quinn any second. Not really. I got to leave it open.
You can
Let me
close.
really try right now. Okay,
yeah.
go ahead. Help me. Let me act like it's not a game.
We got to pick something easy.
Here's the way I do everything. I'm getting ready for a movie.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
need me to do, in the movie, there's a bar scene.
You're playing Mark Wahlberg in a movie.
I'm playing him in a movie, and it's a lot of money I can make. And
Yeah.
you're the acting coach.
Okay.
I always go to Steven Spielberg because I don't know. He wants me in the movie.
Yeah.
But you're my vocal coach.
Okay, so it's high. It's higher than you think.
I know, I'm
He's
having a
tough guy
problem
with
with
a
this.
high
Okay,
thing. So
go
we're gonna
ahead.
start high. Let's start in our speaking voice.
Okay.
And let's practice our Boston accent.
Okay.
'Cause the phrase we're going to use as our touchstone for Wahlberg will be, "You guys get started."
Okay.
You guys get started?
You guys get started?
Don't even elevate it for me yet. We're going to work towards that.
Okay, you guys get started?
You guys get started?
You guys get started?
Relax the jaw.
You guys get started?
Bostonians don't
Okay,
try.
hold on.
There's no trying.
Hold on.
You guys get started? You go to Kelly's Roast Beef, you get started with that yet?
Oh, you guys get started?
You guys going to go down to Revere?
You guys going to go down to Revere?
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 Revere.
Paul Revere?
Paul Revere?
Fuck Paul Revere.
Fuck Paul Revere.
Fucking
Fuck it.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. You
Fuck you.
You retard.
Fuck you. I don't use that word.
I know. I was trying to trap you.
All that work. What if after all that you left? You go, fuck you. I did your fucking podcast.
Machiavellian. What a twist. What a twist. All that.
Can we do really quick?
Wait, I was Angela Longcon just then.
I think we have time for Can we hear Pete sing a song?
Yes, I think that's how we're going to end. But here's what I want to do, because I want to really enjoy it. We literally have like 5-6 minutes left. I'm going to take an honest break, but this can't be a break where all hell breaks loose and we all run out of the room. I'm going to go pee really quick. If someone else has to pee really quick, we'll do it. What do we play when we're going to go to a break right now? We'll play. You want to do an old jingle? By the way, this is a 5-year-old comic who's better. Oh, I want to play this so bad. I didn't get to so many things.
It's my fault.
No, Paul, Pete, nothing is your fault.
Call me Paul F. Tompkins? Did you just call me Paul? Did you call me Paul F. Tompkins?
No.
Do you think I'm Paul
I didn't call you Paul F. Tompkins, and this show's recorded.
Am I wearing a suit right now?
No, you did. I did. I know. I love that I know I did, but wouldn't it be great? I did not. You have a fucking illness. Meanwhile, the people are like, I think he probably did. Caller, go ahead. Okay. That's all I got. So let's take an honest... Hold on. Hello? 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 Oh, I don't want to... I'm not in the mood right now. Go hello.
Hello?
Hello. She calls in all the time. Hello.
Hello? Hello?
Oh, by the way, I'll let you know in a bit. She calls all the time. She won't acknowledge me, but if anybody else coughs or does anything, she knows who it is. So who's going to do... Chad, you want to go over there and do her? You see how good Chad can do. Chad, I'm throwing you under the bus here. Okay, go ahead. Hello?
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 Hello? Is that Kinno?
Oh, hey. Hi. How you doing?
Hello? Can you tell me about Todd's pants?
Yeah, I'll tell you about my pants. I'm
Hello?
wearing...
Hello?
Yes, you... hello?
Hello?
Is this a bit you normally...
Is that Kinno?
Yes. I'm here. I was just coughing.
Does Todd wear double-pleated pants?
Yeah, but why won't you ask
Hello?
me? She won't acknowledge me. She has a sickness. She has an illness. You know what? It's good.
Not bad.
I think Preston would be proud. So we're going to take an honest break. I wanted to do this. What time is it, Katie?
It's 7:06.
Oh, I want... Okay. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to pee really quick. Then we're going to come back.
Why do we have to go off the air for you to pee? Can't Pete and I just talk?
Yes.
Like we used to?
Yeah. Pete, you know what? I forget. You have your own podcast.
Sure.
I can leave you in control. Do not fuck this up. I'll be right back. I'm pissing all over my leg. I'm in the bathroom. God damn it, our ratings could be hurting. Hold on.
What kind of ratings do you guys pull?
Oh, I don't know what to do now. When Todd's not here, I fall apart completely. Pete, I can't handle this. I don't know what to do.
Oh, my God, you fucking piece of shit. I heard everything. Now, if you guys want to, because I know you don't really know him.
I know Kinno.
We know each other.
Daniel and I we've toured together.
We've done colleges where we've done some less than memorable schools.
Yeah, those were the trenches, man.
Do you have the microphone in the bathroom? Yeah, I think we left it on. Oh, no.
That made me want to urinate a little bit.
That frothy
Seems
pee.
so frothy. That was frothy. Daniel, you told me you once got laid because you told someone you were Nick Swartzen.
Okay, let's...
Do we have to
Let's get the facts straight. No. All that happened was I didn't tell them I wasn't. There's a big difference.
I heard. What were you
Todd runs in with his pants down around.
My bit was I got so nervous that there was laughter that I thought I better run out. All right, so here's what we're going to do.
God.
Pete, do you have a song on your iPod that you want to sing?
No.
Oh,
this is Kibbles and Bits, man.
We're going to do two things.
So
we're
many
going to
bits.
come in on schedule. I wanted to do this so bad. We're going to do it. If it doesn't work, then we're going to end. We're going to pick a good song. I want to hear you sing it, and you got to give it your all. But I want to go up to the mic, and I want to be the comedian that asks the audience.
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
Like, I ask you questions, and
I'm
you're
ready.
the audience that is like, you don't want to hear questions. You just do your bit. You know, if it's important for comedians to ask these questions, then this bit shouldn't seem that weird. This is a comedian defending himself, and he's right to defend himself because it's important that he asks these questions. And by the way, because my style is to over-preface, we're not talking about a comedian that's been doing comedy for not that long, and he gets nervous, I get rattled. I've been doing comedy a long time, and you just go, hey, where are you from? And you just get to re-grip and you know what I mean? It buys you a little time. I'm talking about a guy that's been doing it for a long time. He only has to do 15 minutes, and he's over asking. You know, I did one night, we did a show.
It's because you don't have them. I used to do that.
Well, yeah, but
Doug Benson called it being afraid of your first joke.
Right. Nothing assembles an audience more than your first joke. And I think what comedians want, and by the way, I want to be very sensitive to a newer comedian because I get it. You get rattled, you ask a question, it buys you a little bit of time.
I don't think this bit is mean towards comedians.
Well, I think it's if you've been doing comedy for a year and a half and you're on stage after you hear me do this and you go, hey, where are you from?
You're a kind-hearted man,
All right.
and it's fun to poke holes in our craft.
Okay,
Nobody's going to judge you for this.
Thank you. Here we go. I'll be right back. So
I make fun of things being alt-hack. I'm like singing your punchlines, unicorns, ninjas. These things are things that all the guys in the alt rooms do. I do them too. Let's all just make fun of each other.
All right, here we go.
Todd Glass, everybody on the mic.
All right, so here, we just talked about it. I'm the comedian. Ladies and gentlemen, please, what's my name, Pete?
Shad Blimpton. Shad.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Chad Blimpton.
Sorry, Todd?
Yes.
Clubs and colleges. And
who wants to introduce me? Does anybody want to introduce me?
Can I do it from here?
Yeah, you can introduce me. Put some reverb in his mic.
Shad Blimpton.
All right. You've seen this guy on television. He plays clubs and colleges, does a lot of corporates around the summertime. Put your hands together for Shad Blimpton.
Shad!
Hey! How's everybody doing?
Yeah, good.
No. Okay, you go. We're waiting for comedy. It's always It's always the real voice of I know that might seem, would the audience be that hard on them that quick?
Sure.
Yeah, in this bit they are. They just want to.
Okay.
Hey, how's everybody?
We're here.
Get to it.
How you doing?
That doesn't matter. Just begin.
We're ready for comedy.
You're doing.
That's not funny.
Excuse me, I'll get funny, but as
it's
a comedian,
irrelevant, sir. We're here to laugh. It's irrelevant how we're doing. What's important?
I want to know how you're doing.
He's right. I'm doing well. He's not doing well. Either way, we're going to hear your joke.
Doesn't matter.
You fucking idiots. I'm a professional comedian. I know. I walk out on the stage. I want to know how you're doing. Tell me how you're doing.
Does how we're doing change which bit you're going to do first?
Okay, how many drinkers do we have out there? How many drinkers?
What does that matter?
Doesn't matter.
Some are drinking.
I have a joke about drinking.
Well,
you can still do it. I used to drink. I don't anymore. I'm sure I'll enjoy the joke still.
One of you. This is the worst crowd in the world. I need to know. I'm a professional comedian. I need to know how many drinkers are out there.
This is time we could have heard the joke by now.
Do you want us to count each person drinking?
I know what I'm doing, and I'm not budging. You're a fucking dumb audience. I need to...
Okay, I guess we can count. Hold on. How many?
Oh, wait.
Raise your...
It's hard to tell.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sir, is your hand up? Oh, I'm sorry, it was. I got to start over. So, you were 6, 7, 8,
Does
9.
white wine count as drinking? My therapist says if I drink white wine and stay away
now
from
I got to
liquor...
start over. Shit.
Hold on a second. I'm trying to...
3, 4,
How many just
5.
drinkers are out there? Raise your hand. I'll count.
Wine or liquor?
Yeah, wine is like different.
Wine, liquor, anything, any alcohol. I need to know. Hey, have any of you ever been... I need to know how many drinkers are out there. Oh, forget it. Let me just move on.
I don't know.
Hey, moving on.
I grew up in Philadelphia. Funny thing about Philadelphia, how many people recently celebrated a birthday?
How recent?
Yeah, my birthday was in the last 6 months.
I'm closer to it than I'm far from it.
I don't really like birthdays, so I don't consider it an important milestone.
How many partiers are out there?
Well, you mean, what does that mean?
Partiers, how many people like to party?
What kind of party?
Hey, give yourselves a nice round of...
Why?
They would never do it. Hey, give yourselves a nice round of applause for coming out tonight.
Well, why?
That's stupid.
Just give yourselves a round of applause.
Well, I don't think... I just got in the car.
We didn't do anything.
Well, I want you to give yourself a round of applause.
I'm not going to do that.
What the fuck's your problem, lady? You can't give yourself a round of applause?
I didn't do anything.
Don't talk to my wife that way.
I'm trying to compliment you. Give yourselves a round of applause for coming out tonight.
I didn't come out to give myself a round of applause.
We came out to get a service. You're not providing it.
You tell me you can't give yourselves a round of applause for coming out tonight? I'm a professional comedian. If you would just shut up and listen. As an audience, I can look at you. You all think you're all so knowing. Just tell your jokes. I know what I'm fucking doing. And as a professional comedian, I'm going to fucking give you shit for being assholes. I got to find out if you're having a good time, and you won't answer that. I need to know if there's partiers in the audience. And I need to know if there's drinkers.
Is this your first bit?
No, you're not answering my questions. How How the fuck am I going to do a show when you won't answer my questions?
Well, why don't you just do the prepared material, and judging by our laughter, you'll see how relatable it is.
Because you can't do it that way.
Sure you
Nothing assembles an audience better. You have a thing in your head where you go, just do your jokes and then we'll all start laughing. That's not the way it fucking works. If I need to find out if you're having a good time. Are you having a good time?
Not anymore. No, not really.
Not having a good
not
time.
right now.
Yelled at.
You could do a bit about an audience not having a good time. That would be relatable.
Yeah.
You could do a whole album on
This
that.
guy.
I bet you could do a bit.
Sir, where are you going?
Ladies
Don't
and
you have any?
I loved it. To me, that says it in the most comedic, twisted, demented way. If his anger, if that's right, the comedian should have. Again, my style is to overpreface it. If you've done it, we're not talking. But I saw a comedian open up for Louis C.K. Had the opportunity on a cool show with the, you know what? I will say it with a very hip audience, and he goes out there. Hey, where's my bachelorette parties? Where's this? Where's that? I go, no.
Yeah.
This audience doesn't need to be warmed up.
Yeah. They're ready to go.
ready to go. I get it at a bar.
Yep.
There's nobody introducing you. Hey, y'all ready to have fun? It assembles them. But when you're at a club, I've said it before, the lights go down. Ladies and gentlemen, the music comes off. And then silently, please welcome to the stage. They're ready.
Yeah.
But if I'm not right, then that guy made sense up there. That comedian was going, I need to ask this, and I'm defending it.
You know when that comedian's right is when he's hosting on a typical night. You need to get them clapping. You need to unify them as a crowd.
If there's nobody, I always say that. If you're on first, if there's no intro. But like at the improvs, in all fairness to them.
You have to follow that horrible video, and then you go up.
That new video is horrible.
That was inside. Oh, did they replace you?
Yeah, I like the old one better.
They replaced
It's still him.
you?
It's still him. It's just a new video.
Yeah, it's still me. But
does Jim Brewer still go, Brewer?
Yes. It's not Jim. It's not me that sucks. Well, we are. We both did this script that we got. The old video is better. So here's what we're going to do to say goodnight.
You got a song queued up?
I do have a song.
Oh, you're going to do it that way?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's got a thing. So can we give him some headphones? Plug it in.
Who has
Pete, is this a famous song? Will the listeners know the minute you come in with the words, or do you want to tell us what it is?
I think so.
Okay.
All right, we got him.
Thank you. If you're me, you know it.
Can I see what it is?
Yeah, you want to make sure it's okay?
No, I just want to, because maybe you should tell people what it is.
Hold on. We're going to say goodbye to everybody. To Tawny. Am I saying your name right, Tawny? Yeah. Tawny and Chad.
Why are we doing this?
Oh, it's the wedding music.
Okay, here we go.
Tawny and Chad came by there, and they just got married. They sat in on the podcast today.
It's from
Faded
Pieces
Out
of You by Jewel.
All right, so there we go. Yeah. God, that bit up there.
I'm just going to start. I can't hear you anymore, so
okay.
I'm going to start singing when it comes in.
Okay,
cool.
But
you're going to have to keep talking if there's an interlude.
No, it's okay. The audience knows. So he has headphones on now, connected right into his iPod. He does not hear us. Mm-hmm. And this is the show, everybody. It's the Todd Glass Show.
You took your coat off and stood in the rain. You're always crazy like that. Watch from my window. I always felt I was outside, looking in on you. You're always the mysterious one with dark eyes and careless hair. You were fashionably sensitive, but too cool to care. Stood in my doorway with nothing to say.
You're listening to the Todd Glass Show.
Some comment on the weather. In case you failed to notice, in case you failed to see, this is my heart beating for you. This is me down on my knees.
To George Carlin, he does not know. Everybody, it's too funny. I love that. I always forget he still doesn't hear us because he's got his eyes shut. Can you hear me now? You know,
Yeah, keep going.
You want? No. He's done enough. Everybody, Pete. We don't normally do this, but I say a round of applause, Pete Holmes.
Pete Holmes, everybody.
Everybody, this is the Todd Glass Show.
Let him go.
And talking over coffee. Sophie Spoon, do you love Mozart? And you'd speak of your loved ones as I clumsily strum my guitar. Things, ignoring things that were in, things that knew I was. I don't know this part. Mean.
Here we go.
This is like a remix or something.
Here we go.
Later today on What the Fuck with Mark Maron. Mark sits down and has an in-depth interview with somebody. Now, back to the Todd Glass Show.
Good night, everybody.
Me, think I'm mistaken you for somebody else. Somebody who can stand. Somebody more like myself. Bullets came, so tearing me, you're tearing me, you're tearing me apart, and you're darling. Oh, it's different when you can't hear it.
Next time you're here with headphones in your ear, there's a lot of show left, so stay right here.
Hey everybody, this is Todd Glass. Why don't you like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel? This is what I'm told to do. People tell me, Todd, you gotta throw people to your website. So, really doing this against my will.
Todd Glass, we've got Todd Glass. We've got high on the mic with reverb glass. So anytime you're getting low, instead of letting go, sit and let the time pass. Hey, here comes another Todd Glass Show. Hey, here comes another